volume now on that.
Okay.
Now I think that we might need to run XLR.
I tightened it up. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, we need to set up graphics somehow.
I will take care of that.
Mr. Windowhead. Oh.
Take 6. I got 3. Nah. Okay.
We in break? Okay.
fadeaway and the miss. Rebound to Davis. Davis is bringing up the ball at the court, not wasting any time, passes it over to Spillman. Spillman for the college three and makes the easy two. As Ballard brings up the ball on the left side of the court, Felix bringing this ball up to the left side. He's going to back down Osborne. And he passes to Bosley. Bosley with the pump fake and the pass back out to Sims. Sims drives it in and shoots at the corner of the paint, and he is fouled. He will be shooting 2 free throws. Sims is the smallest guy on the court tonight for both of these teams. Lefty, as he makes his first free throw. It will increase the lead to 2 points for Cordry, 40-38. And Sims with the second shot and a misses, goes 1 for 2 to the line on that trip. Osborne brings up the ball for ENS over to Cook. Cook over to Davis. Davis back to Variance, and Variance for the three and the missed bucket opportunity. Out of bounds, ENS. Ball goes to Cordry. As we have number 5 for Cordry bringing the ball into Ballard. Ballard brings the ball to the right side of the court this time, as he's just looking for Tree all night. And Tree just has not been able to finish these last couple possessions. As Tree does do a little turnover, back over to ENS, as they bring down the ball fast, and Davis goes to the hoop for the missed layup, but he draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. As I was just saying earlier in this the first half, there hasn't been a lot of foul calls, not a lot of free throws, as we're seeing our number 5 and 6 free throw in the second half just in the first 3 minutes. As Davis misses free throw number 1. And free throw number 2 is up and away, and it is good, as he goes to the line and is 1 for 2 on that trip. Bosley passes the ball into Ballard. Ballard's bringing up the ball left side of the court, as he's backing down Osborne by the 3-point line. Just keeps backing him down as he passes to Bosley for the long 3 and the make. Great shot there by Bosley, and a great pass by Ballard to find him. As Davis brings the ball straight up the court and shoots that jumper, he wanted to match that 3. It did not work out this trip down. As Ballard with the rebound, Ballard brings it up to Bosley, as Bosley has his opponent faced up right now, one-on-one, as he's backing him down now, and does a little fadeaway jumper for the make. Bosley's filling it in this second half. As Osborne brought the ball, passed over to Variance. Variance back over to Osborne, down low to Spillman for the easy jumper. As Bosley for Cordry just gave him that jumper, but he made him pay in, and he made it. Cordry's bringing up the ball here. We have Ballard bringing up the ball for Cordry. Over to Bosley for the deep Steph Curry range 3, as he schwaps it and makes it in. Bosley's really feeling it. As Lefty Bosley is also a Columbus Condor player. As ENS, Osborne comes right back down and makes an easy jumper. As we got a score of 48 Cordry to 43 ENS. Ooh, we have a turnover by Tree, picked up by number 2, Cook. Cook all the way to the lane, passes it back to Variance for the slam. It's our first slam dunk of the game. Bosley just came right down the court for his heat check, and he drains it. He is on fire as he makes his 3rd 3 in a row. So Osborne just rushes right down the court, misses layup. Spillman with the rebound, puts it back up and in. As we got Ballard bringing up the ball for Cordry right now. We got ourselves a tight ball game with 16 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this second half. Bosley's bringing up the cool ball left lane, drives to the middle of the lane, the turnaround jumper. Ooh, and that fire streak just ended there with that miss. Still having himself a great second half. As Davis brought that ball down, passed it over to Spillman for the long three. Cordry was off on their heels right there, and ENS took full advantage of it to make this a 1-point game right now. As Tree has it down low, looks like he's gonna do an up and under, and he draws the foul. As number 6, Tree, will go to the line to shoot 2. As all the Cordry players are gonna stand back, giving full confidence that Tree will make both of these free throws. First one up, and it is not good. Short off the front end of the rim. As Bosley now decides to come over to the lane to try and grab this rebound if Tree was to miss this. As Tree and Davis are talking a little smack back and forth to each other. As he misses both free throws and goes over 2 on that trip. Osborne for the 3 on ENS, and he misses it. Rebound to number 5 for Cordry as he brings up the ball on the right side of the court. He's putting his little moves on the guy, up and under for the beautiful finish by number 5 for Cordry. As number 7 starts bringing up the ball for ENS. Passed over to Davis. Davis putting some moves on his player. Back to number 7 for the 3 and the easy make. As number 7 has been the lead scorer for the ENS the past 2 weeks. See if he can make it 3 weeks for them today's game. So we got Ballard backing down Osborne with a little fadeaway easy jumper right there for the easy 2. We got ourselves a tie ball game, 53-53, with a little over 14 minutes to go in this game. Davis for the little backup jumper, and he makes it. Now, ENS takes their first lead since early in this ball game. ENS was down by 12 points at one point as they battled their way back to tie the game to now take their first lead of the game. So we got Ballard bringing the ball, passes down the Tree as he's just been feeding him all game long. And this time, Tree does a little turnaround jumper and he makes it. Makes them pay. Davis brings the ball up for ENS. As ENS is calling for a little pick. ENS, Davis over to Spillman for the 3. And ENS retakes the lead by 1 as Ballard brings up the ball for Cordry. He takes and drives to the lane, misses the layup with his left hand as they're fighting for the rebound, and Osborne gets it, brings it coast to coast to the pass to number 7 for the easy lay-in. As ENS just increased their lead to 3 now. As number 5 for Cordry brings up the ball on the left side of the court, brings it down to the middle of the lane, passes over to Sims. Sims for the backup 3, and he is off the back end of the rim there. Number 7 with the rebound, brings it all the way down the court. Is he going to take it? And he does take it, but it is deflected out of bounds by Sims for Cordry, and is going to remain here on the side of the court for ENS ball. As Osborne, as Ballard there hits the ball out of bounds from number 7. As we're having a scoreboard malfunction right now, guys, just stick with us on that. And all right, as we do know that ENS does have a 3-point lead right now. This is their ball as they're over there working on the scoreboard, trying to figure out what's going wrong with the scoreboard. As it's been a tight second half of this game. The first half was a little bit of a blowout by Cordry. Actually had a very good lead in the first half of this game as ENS has fought their way back to take a 3-point lead. As our scoreboard is back up and running, we're about to get this game back under. 60-57, ENS with the 3-point lead. We have 12 and a half minutes to go. Passes over to Spillman for the long 3, and he airballs it. Man, I bet he's double thinking that 3 on that one. But he did have a good look. He's got to put a little bit more muscles. Maybe he needs to get to the gym a little bit more over there. As we have Cordry taking the ball out. As number 5 passes it over to Ballard. Ballard back to number 5. As number 5 brings the ball to the right side of the lane. As he stops on a dime and shoots the 2 and misses it. Tree with the rebound to keep it in. Passes back over to Sims. Sims with the little jumper and the miss as we got Spillman with a rebound. Spillman up to Davis. Davis is looking over to Osborne. Osborne for the 3, and Osborne makes the 3. As they increase their lead to 6 points now. Ballard brings up the ball, passes it over to Bosley on the right side of the court. Bosley over to Tree. Tree back to Ballard for the beautiful, beautiful pass and go. As Ballard's going to go to the line to shoot 1. Looking for a 3-point play the old school way. As Ballard is usually the head coach of the Cordry team, but today the Cordry team was a little bit low on players, so he decided to suit up and put his skills to use. As he's playing the coach/player role today, as he makes the 3-point play and makes his free throw. So we got Davis bringing up the ball right now for ENS. As Davis decides he wants to take it straight to the lane, and he makes an easy layup there to give Cordry a 5-point lead, 65-60. We are about 10.5 minutes to go of this game. As Cordry brings up the ball, Ballard. Ballard looked like he wanted to shoot that one, but he had great defense on him by Davis. Passes it over. Ballard said, you know what, I'm going to shoot it anyways, as he misses it off the short on the rim for that miss. ENS takes all the way up. Spillman for the 2. Misses it. But Davis with the taps it back in and is fouled and will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As Davis has been doing it all for ENS. He rebounding, throwing some assists people's way, bringing the ball up to court, shooting free throws. This guy's been doing it all for ENS. So he's going to shoot 2 his first free throws up and in. And Davis looks to make the second free throw here. Free throw number 2 is up and in also as he goes 2 for 2 on that triple. That's how kids take lessons, make your free throws, practice them. They're a big part of the game. As Ballard brings up the ball to the left side of the lane, he's been looking for Tree all night. He wanted him, but he could not get the ball, so he passed it over to Sims. Sims down to Tree, but Tree is fouled. As they're calling a defensive 3-second violation, which will give Bosley a technical free throw. 1 shot, no one around, as he makes it, and it will remain Cordry's ball. As ENS getting a little frustrated, as Tree is a lot bigger than most of the ENS players, and they were camping the lane trying to keep him out of it, but it called defensive 3 seconds. And as Ballard shot the 3 and misses it, and number 7 for ENS gets the rebound. As he passes out the variance over to Davis. Davis with the easy up and in lay-in. Great transition offense right there by ENS. As Bosley brings the ball to the right side of the court. Takes it with his left hand. Oh, and he loses control of the ball. Turnover by Bosley and Cordry. Ball back over to ENS. As Bosley's not happy with himself, he's going to apply a little bit of pressure on the defensive end here as they bring the ball up. As he sags off a little bit now. Davis is bringing the ball up, and the fake screen as he passed it over to Spillman. Spillman with the easy wide open 3 make. Spillman has been hitting a couple threes in the second half, so Spillman's looking hot right now in the second half. As Bosley's the ball over to number 5 with the 3 and the match. I feel like that's been happening a lot today's game. One team makes a 3, the other team comes right back down the court and matches their 3. As we have number 6, McCoy. McCoy with the shot and the as McCoy misses the shot, but then Variance comes flying through the lane for the putback slam as we got ourselves a 74-64 lead by ENS. It's about 7 minutes to go. Cordry better get something going here. They're down by 10 points. Ooh, nice little pump fake and under layup by number 0 Sims for Cordry. Cut the lead to 8 as Davis is bringing the ball up. Davis trying to go down low to number 7. Number 7's backing in Sims as he sees a mismatch, but he gets help. Defense leaves him open. Ooh, and he misses the easy layup that he's going to regret missing that one. As Bosley brings it right down the court, shoots a 3 and makes it. Bosley has just been lights out this whole entire second half. As number 7 brings him the ball, passes it over to Davis as Davis is on the left side of the lane for ENS. Back over to McCoy. McCoy for the 3 and 1 3. As he will make this 3-pointer and get 1 extra free throw to try and make the 4-point play. You don't see those very often. As McCoy lines up at the free throw line, feeling real good after making that. As the ref passes it over to him, he does his little free throw routine, and he bounces off the front of the rim and in. As Cody Ballard for Cordry passes the ball into the tree back to Cody Ballard. As Ballard's looking to get something going, he passed over to Bosley, who's been the hot streak right there for Cordry. Passes it over to number 5. Number 5 for the 3, and it's off the front of the rim as ENS gets the rebound. Davis gets the ball, brings it all the way down the court. He's going to go coast to coast for the easy left-handed layup. Great offensive transition right there by ENS as Cordry is building a hole that we'll see if they can get out of. Still plenty of time in this game for Cordry to get out of this hole as they're down 11 points with a little under 5.5 to go. Ooh, turnover right there on ENS as they're trying to move fast. Maybe a little too fast for Davis's liking as the ball slips right through his fingers as we got ourselves our first timeout of the second half. We are here at the United Center as we have an 80-69 ball game. ENS over Cordry by 11 right now. As we're going to go on a short break, you're listening to Beat Score on Air Network.
Than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
All right, and we are back at the United Center. We have 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go in this first game. It has been one heck of a game as Cordry is trying to make their way back as they're down 11 points right now, 80-69. ENS came out guns blazing to start this game. Cordry caught up, took a lead, and now ENS took their lead back and increased it to 11 points as we got ourselves a travel and a turnover by Cordry, something that they did not need right there, as they could use every possession and every bucket to keep this game close. Davis for ENS is going to bring the ball up, passes it over to McCoy. McCoy's been feeling it, and he remains feeling it, as that is his third 3 in a row for him, as he just had a 4-point play that past possession. Ballard brings up the ball as he loses it, but right to Bosley. Bosley for the jumper, and he a little short, but Tree gets the rebound and puts it up for the easy 2-pointer. We got Osborne bringing up the ball. Osborne looking to take it, passes it over to Variance. Variance with the easy 2-pointer right there. So there's not too much defense against Variance on that one, as Ballard's going to bring up the ball at the right side of the court, passes it over to Sims. Sims, the speedy Sims, as he drives right through the lane with his right hand and makes the easy finger roll layup. 85-73 ENS. Davis bringing the ball up. Ooh, he was looking to shoot the 3, but as Tree gives him some defense and then pass over to Variance. Variance back over to Osborne. Osborne taking Bosley with the fadeaway, and he is short. Number 7 with the rebound. ENS is looking to move fast right now. Ooh, as Davis is wide open for the 3, and he swishes it nothing but the bottom of the net for that 3 right there, which will increase ENS's lead 88-73 with just about 3 minutes to go in this ball game. So we got number 5, the spin move. Great move there by number 5. He makes the easy right-handed layup. Variance bringing the ball up the court over to Davis, as Davis looks to slow the game down a little bit, looking over the shot clock. Over to Osborne. Osborne over to Variance. Variance with the fadeaway shot and the easy jumper right there. Great shot by Variance, as Cordry is looking to move the ball very fast. Ballard threw it up to Bosley. Bosley took it to the lane and was fouled. But it was not in any shooting motion, so the ball will be taken out on the side, the left side of the court over here. Bosley will be taking the ball out. I think he's going to look for Tree right there. Yep, as he does. They go for the double team on Tree, as Variance kind of backs away now, as Tree's going to take McCoy on, or Spillman on one-on-one. Ooh, back over to Bosley for the and 1 left-handed layup, as Bosley's looking to go to the line. Bosley has definitely been the best player for Cordry tonight. He's made at least 4 or 5 3-pointers, a bunch of layups, free throws, a couple dunks, as he's giving it his all out there today. All right, as the referee's going to give the ball over to Bosley. Bosley with the quick free throw, and he makes it. He's feeling so good today, he didn't even need to do a dribble or any routine. He decided to grab it and shoot it, and he made it for the 3-point play, as we got Osborne bringing the ball up the court for ENS. As number 5 is looking to play some hard defense on him. Passes it over to Variance. Variance with the miss 3, and number 5 with the rebound for Cordry. He's going to the left side of the court over to Sims. Sims, the speedy Sims, man. He is so fast. No one can slow him down when he drives straight as hard as he can to the lane for the easy lay-in. As McCoy almost loses the ball, but it goes over to Osborne. Osborne to Spillman. Spillman for the left-handed layup. As we have about a minute and 20 seconds to go, we have a 12-point lead. Let's see if Cordry can somehow make this interesting. He's got to make this 3, as he misses it. But let's see if Bosley can grab it. Bosley's been hot. Ooh, and Bosley's even getting short now on these. 5 with the rebound and puts it right back up for the 2. We cut the lead to 10 right now. But Cordry doesn't look like they think that they have a chance right now. So they're playing slow, as just giving them layups now, as ENS takes a 12-point lead. As it looks like ENS will wrap up this game and take the first game of this Wednesday, June 26th games. Or I'm sorry, June 23rd. Get ahead of myself there. As Sims misses the open 3, and McCoy's going to dribble the ball down the court, and ooh, they want to do some flashy stuff right there, but as Davis decides to set back and says, no, we're just going to waste some time instead. As I'm pretty sure they just decided to call this game. So ENS will take the victory 94-82, as ENS takes the first game of these 4 games. You're listening to Score On Air Network.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com. Have you always dreamed about
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed of
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the United Center as we have our second game of this Wednesday full slate of games that we have going on tonight. It is going to be Silver Lining in blue and Foundation in silver. So we have the Silver Lining versus Foundation in this second game of the night. And like I said, just so you know, because you would think Silver Lining would probably be silver, right? But Silver Lining is actually going to be the Baby Blues team we got going out on the court, and Foundation is going to be the gray team, silver as you will. But with the tip-in as Foundation gets the tip as they go, and Jones to the lane for the easy bucket for the 2-point lead by Foundation. As Foundation will be your home team tonight, and Silver Lining will be your away team. As we had Lomax over there passes it to... Sorry, the numbers are a little bit way over here. But Lomax over to Rogers. Rogers for the easy 2 for Foundation to tie the game at 2. As Silver Lining brings up the ball. Moss with the long 3 for Silver Lining is off the right side of the rim, out of bounds. Ball goes to Foundation. As Bowles is going to bring the ball in to Rogers. Rogers is going to bring the ball up to the left side of the court. As Rogers switches his way to the right side of the court now, as he wants to go one-on-one. It does a little fadeaway right there. Jumper and the easy 2. Great make over there by Rogers. As Moss brings up the ball for Silver Lining. Passes it down low to Turner. Turner back out to Pena. Pena for the 3 and the miss. As rebound goes to Foundation. As Rogers comes right down the court and shoots the 2 but misses it. Silver Lining is going up quick right here as number 2, Barry, makes it for Silver Lining as Foundation brings the ball up. Jones brought the ball up, passes it over to Rogers. Rogers over to Limpscomb. Ono. As Ono misses the open look 3-pointer that he had, and ball will go back to Foundation. Ball will go back to Silver Lining. Pena with the ball for Silver Lining. Pass it over to Turner. Turner back to Pena. Pena for the three. Misses. As Turner gets the rebound. Goes over to Rogers. Rogers gets double teamed. Passes to Pena. Pena with the right-handed layup for the easy two as Silver Lining takes a 6-4 lead. Foundation brings the ball up the court as Uno brings it over to Barry. Barry over, as Limpscomb with the three and the make. As Silver Lining, Moss brings the ball up, passes to Turner. Turner down low. Turner gets stripped. Great defense over there. But the hustle and passes it right back. So they strip Turner. Turner, then the ball goes over to Uno. Uno then loses the ball back to Moss. Moss drives in to draw the foul, and Moss goes to the line to shoot it. And Moss shoots his first free throw and makes free throw number 1. As Moss shoots free throw number 2 and also makes free throw number 2. Is great little 2-for-2 trip right there for Moss. As Foundation is going to bring the ball up right now. We have Rogers for Foundation, driving to the left side of the court. Passes it down to Bowles. Bowles is going to take Turner. Ooh, Turner with a great defense. Throws it, tries to throw it over to Uno, but it's off. Number 2, Barry for Silver Lining. As the ball will remain Foundation's ball. They pass it in over to Rogers. Rogers looks to take it. As great take and great finish by Rogers by Foundation. As Silver Lining takes the ball up the court. Number 0, Moss, over to Pena. Pena over to Barry. Barry to Turner. Turner back to Moss. And Moss drives in and makes the hard layup right there. It's great ball movement by Silver Lining as Foundation rushes down the court. As Limpscomb over. Oh, Limpscomb went up and under, decided to pass the ball last second. Passed it over to Barry, but went right through Barry's legs for the turnover. As Silver Lining gets the ball and brings it up the court. Moss over to Turner. Turner wants to back down as he just bullies his way for the easy 2-point layup right there. As you can see, Turner has a great. As you can see, Turner definitely has an advantage in his size up against any player on Foundation. Silver Lining gets the ball back from the turnover from Foundation as Moss brings the ball up the right side, throws it over to Knight. Knight down low to Turner. As we've already said, Turner has a great size advantage. Back over to Knight. Knight for the 3 and the miss. Rebound to Ono. Ono throws it down to Jones. Jones with the missed layup. As Moss gets the ball, brings it back down. Moss over to Knight. Knight with the easy bucket. So we got ourselves a 14-9 Silver Lining lead. Rogers takes the ball left side of the paint. As he shoots it, rattles around the rim, comes out. Rebound by Jones. Jones up to Moss. Moss gets fouled, intentionally fouled by Jones for Foundation. It looks like Foundation needs to settle down right there and reset their defense. As Moss takes the ball on the right side of the court for Silver Lining. Turner calling for it as they get a double team, which is going to leave someone wide open. That's Pena. Pena for 3, and it is short. As they get an offensive rebound, though, back to Pena for the slam, but that's not before there's an offensive foul on Silver Lining. Great defense by Foundation to keep his feet in there and take that offensive foul. As Foundation is bringing the ball off the court. It's Rogers over there. Decides to drive to the middle of the lane. Takes his left. Ooh, he just drives right past everybody on Silver Lining's defense for the easy left-handed layup. Silver Linings. Moss brings the ball up the court. He's going to shoot the long three, and that's a dagger shot for the nothing but the net. Great three over there by Moss for Silver Linings. As Rogers going to bring up the ball for Foundation. Rogers says, I'm going to match your three, but it's short. Rebound. Silver Lining. Moss takes the ball from the right side of the court. Looking for Turner, but Turner's getting double teamed. So, they're just going to Turner over to Pena then. As the ball back over to Turner. And now Moss is going down low, but we got a lot of doubles going on. Pena's wide open again for three as he's long this time around. Short the last time, long this time. He needs to put those together. He's got himself a swish. Limpscomb from the corner. That one is a little long. Great rebound, though, by Jones. As Jones can't finish, though, and rebound to Silver Lining. Silver Lining's Knight drives straight up to the lane right there. Great take, great finish by Knight for Silver Lining. As we got Jones putting little moves on Barry, but he can't connect with the shot, and Barry comes back down the court, gets stripped. Rogers takes the ball away over to Linscomb in the corner as he gets to take his time for the three, and he is long again. As rebound to Moss down to Knight. Knight takes it back. That's Knight's second layup take in a row. As we got our first time out of the game, it is 20 Silver Lining to 11 Foundation. As we'll be right back after this quick break. You're listening to Score On Air Network.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media.
And we are back at the United Center here for game number 2 of this Wednesday slate of ball games for the Brick League. As we have a 20-11 lead by Silver Lining. As Rogers for Foundation takes that ball up and in for the left-handed layup to cut the lead 20-13. As we got McDaniel subs in for Silver Lining. McDaniel's over to Moss. Moss with a missed three-pointer. Rebound Rogers. Rogers, the long pass to Ono. Ono says, oh, yes, for the nice layup right there. As the ball gets brought in to Moss. Moss brings the ball to the right side of the lane, right side of the court. Passes it over to Barry. Barry down low to Turner for the foul. Turner's been causing so much trouble down low there. They double team him, triple team him sometimes. They don't know what to do with Turner down low. The foul was on the floor, so no free throws. It was into Pena. Pena for the three and miss. Now Ono brings it down the court, passes it over to Rogers. Roger with the missed shot as Moss then gets the rebound for Silver Lining, rushes it down the court a little too quick as he overthrows the ball to McDaniels. McDaniels then with the turnover. Foundation's ball. As we got Rogers bringing up the ball for Foundation. He's on the left side of the court right now. Rogers makes his way to the middle of the court as he's got Turner on him. Mismatch for him. Ooh. Can't take advantage of the mismatch as he had an open look, but misses it short. As Pena then brings it right down the court and is fouled and shoots the ball. So let's see if this is going to be a shooting foul or is it on the floor? It looks like the ref's going to call it on the floor. And Silver Lining will have the ball still as they pass it into Moss. Moss then is getting a lot of defensive pressure on him. He passes it over to McDaniels. McDaniels is going to be open. He's looking for the shot, and he misses it as number 5, Bowles, gets the rebound for Foundation. Attached up to Rogers. Rogers to the right side of the lane over to Lomax. Lomax misses the layup as Pena gets the rebound. Pena brings it back, brings up the court on the right side of the court over to Turner. Turner back to Pena. As Pena is putting some moves on Rogers. Ooh, the little spin move and the beautiful take, the beautiful finish. It's a great looking shot by Pena right there. As Jones is going to bring the ball up to Foundation. He's on the left side of the court over to the middle. As he takes it to the lane, passes it back out to Lomax. Lomax for the shot and the miss. Rebound goes to Bowles. McDaniels. McDaniels passes over to Moss. Moss is looking for the three-pointer, and he is going to miss it short right. As Ono with the rebound. Rebound goes down to Rogers. Rogers with the easy 2. Ooh, that could have been a 1, folks. Looks like he got some in his hand, but the ref does not call it, and now looks like we have a ref timeout, but the ref timeout's over. Now Silver Lining with the ball as McDaniels is bringing up the ball to the left side of the court. Over to Pena. Pena is kind of by the left corner over there, and back over to McDaniels. McDaniels for the long 3, and he hits it as he leaves his hand up to let everyone know that he just made that. So we got Rogers. Rogers brings the ball to the right side of the court to the middle as he's going to drive the lane, left side of the lane, and he makes a beautiful, tough-handed layup shot. A beautiful shot there by Rogers. As Moss is going to bring the ball up for Silver Lining. It's on the right side of the court. As Moss is getting some tough defense over there by Barry. Turner. Moss passes back to Turner. Turner goes down low to Barry. Barry's backing in Ono right now as Barry does a little turnaround. Easy make right there by Barry. As Rogers is going to bring the ball to the left side of the court. Rogers going to take his way to the middle of the court. Now over to a wide open Jones. And we have ourselves a 3-second violation by Foundation. Man, Jones was wide open for that 3 right there. But they're really regretting that they didn't get the opportunity to possibly shoot that 3. As Silver Lining's going to take over as McDaniels has the ball, passes it down low to Barry. Barry over to Pena. Pena to Moss. Moss for the 3 and the missed opportunity 3 right there. As it looks like we got ourselves a foul on Barry for Silver Lining, and Foundation will get the ball. As Rogers gets the ball, passes up to Linscomb. Linscomb can't handle the ball, and he does a turnover back to Silver Lining. As we got Knight brings the ball up for Silver Lining, takes it to the lane, and is fouled. As Knight is going to go to the line to shoot 2. And free throw number 1 is up and in for a 28-19 lead for Silver Lining, with just a little over 7 minutes to go in this first half. As Barry misses, or Knight misses the second free throw. As Foundation brings the ball up the court to the left side and goes out of bounds. Lomax is going to take the ball out of bounds now. So we got our first sub of the game for Foundation. The ball goes into Rogers. As Alex Bowles is in the game right now. Rogers looks to go right, then decides to go left, passes it over to Ono. Ono for the up and under with a left-handed layup. Beautiful finish there by Ono. As you like to say, oh no, just said, oh yes. And Limpskin puts some heavy defense on Moss. Moss takes it to the right side for the easy up and under finger roll layup as Lomax is going to take the ball down. Ono is going to pump fake a 3, pass it over to Rogers. Rogers down low to Bowles. Pass behind the back to Limpscomb. Limpscomb takes the ball across the court. Oh, but he goes back to the left side. He goes for the 3, and it is in and out of the rim, but great rebound by Lomax for the 2. You know, Limpscomb is normally lights out during these Wednesday games. The first 2 weeks I've been here, he has been absolutely lights out, as he has not hit a 3 yet, but I'm sure he will get going here at any time. Ooh, that's some beautiful defense right there by Bowles to strip the ball away from McDaniels. And then up and under by Ono. Ono, oh yes, that's what we say. As Moss takes the ball up the right side of the court for Silver Lining. And we have a foul, easy foul called right there on Lomax, pressuring that hard defense. But you know, he just went a little bit too hard there, and he drew the foul. Moss is going to take the ball out, passes it over to McDaniels. McDaniels is looking to shoot the ball, pass over to Pena. Pena with the pump fake, up and under for the missed layup. But Turner with the rebound. Turner can't get it back up, as number 2, Jones, gets the rebound for Foundation, takes up the court, and then is fouled. As Foundation will keep possession of this ball. Foundation is down by 5 points right now. Let's see if they can cut this lead with this possession. We only have a little over 4 minutes to go in this first half. So you got Rogers, who's been playing a great game for Foundation. Let's see, he looks like he wants to take Pena one-on-one. Oh, great defense there by Pena, though. Pena did not allow anything to happen. Pena's going to come right back down the court and drive the lane for the easy 2-point layup. Pena gets the defense, comes back and gets the reward for the nice layup for Silver Lining, as number 2, Jones, brings the ball for Foundation over to Limpscomb. Limpscomb went in hard to the paint there, but he just moved his feet one too many times, as the referee calls travel on number 3, Limpscomb. Turnover for Foundation. Ball goes back to Silver Lining, as Moss is going to bring the ball for Silver Lining. Moss is going to the right side of the court. Actually, he's kind of pushing people away. Looks like he wants to go one-on-one, but they go to double him. He passes it over to Knight. Knight is going to take that hard to the lane, but he slips and falls down for the travel and turnover, as the ball will go back to Foundation. As we have ourselves a timeout here at the United Center, as we've got some stuff talking to the coaches over there, trying to figure some stuff out. Much needed timeout for both teams. Get a little bit of rest here before the first half. We only have a 7-point ball game. See if Foundation can come out of this timeout and cut this lead. And so far, it's been a little bit of a low-scoring game, a little bit of defense. You know, at the beginning of the game, there was a lot of missed 3-pointers. A lot of teams, you know, a lot of these teams were just shooting a lot of threes, but as they're slowly getting comfortable, getting more into it, you know, loosening their legs up, they're definitely starting to hit shots, hit buckets, and it's looking like a nice tight game we have now, as Silver Lining has a 32-25-point lead with just a little bit over 3 minutes to go in this first half. At Silver Lining, they have been feeding the ball to Turner down low, as Turner hasn't been able to do too much with that in this first half. But he's definitely getting some great looks, as now his Foundation's going to bring the ball up, as we have number 2 for Foundation, Jones, taking the ball down in the middle of the lane, stops on a dime and hits the perfect shot right from the free throw line. As then Mosh gets the inbound pass and takes the ball up to the left side of the court, as Limpscomb is going to give him some hardcore defenses all up in his face. Moss over to Pena. Pena for the shot and the miss. Limpscomb gets the rebound. That's great defense over there by Limpscomb to start that whole entire sequence. As they bring the ball down, oh no, for three. Ooh, oh no, it's just a little short on that three. Offensive rebound, Linscomb. Linscomb tries to throw it back out, but he gets picked off by McDaniels. McDaniels is bringing the ball up the court over to Pena. Pena to Moss. Moss for the three and the miss, but right back to Pena for the easy slam. As Rogers is going to bring the ball up for Foundation. Stops on a dime, shoots the jumper, and he is off. And then we got Knight. Knight back to Pena. Pena for the slam. That's a back-to-back slam. That's one way to get your team fired up right there as he gets back-to-back slam dunks for Silver Lining. As Ono takes it hard to the hoop. Must-needed make right there, and he deserved every second of that one because that was a hard take. Good defense, but he gets it up as Knight then comes back down the court. Knight throws it away, tries to get the Turner, but ball gets turned over. Foundation takes it back down the court. Number 2 for Foundation gets it up and in. Number 2, that's Jones for Foundation with the nice layup right there to cut this game to 5 points. As Moss is going to bring the ball up the right side. He gives it to Turner. Turner doesn't have – ooh, there's the double team. There comes the double team, which you know what that means. Someone's wide open. And as McDaniel says, give me that. I'll be wide open, and I'll hit that three in your face all day. Great shot by McDaniels. As Foundation brings the ball up. Ooh, nice little pass right there. Nice pass right there from from Jones to Bowes. Bowes with the nice little bucket right there for Foundation. As it seems like every time Silver Lining is about to creep back into this game, it seems like every time Foundation is going to creep back into this game, Silver Lining just makes the bucket to keep this lead going. We have a nice little timeout right now as we got 44 seconds to go in this first half. 39-33. As over these last couple minutes, there's been a lot of scoring going on as the score is just pushed up. Last time out, Silver Lining only had 25 points. Now they're up to 39 points. So both teams are going to end this half very strong with a lot of offense. You are listening to Swan Air Network at the Brick League at United Center in Columbus, Ohio for this Wednesday slate of games. So every Wednesday we got 4 games starting at 6:15 p.m. go all the way to 10 o'clock. And then we are back right now actually as Moss brings the ball up for Silver Lining. As Foundation's been given hard defense over this late in this first half. As Moss takes the long three, but he misses it. Linscomb with the rebound. Linscomb drives all the way down the lane, but as he does a carry turnover on Linscomb. That's going to give the ball back to Silver Lining, which is 15 seconds to go. Silver Lining's going to have to hurry up here so they can get this last shot before half. So Linscomb's on Moss. Linscomb's up in Moss's face. Moss drives right past him over to Pena. Pena over to McDaniels. McDaniels back over to Pena. Pena for the wide open three. Oh, and he misses the wide open three. As it is halftime, folks. It is 39-33. Silver Lining with the 6-point lead. We're going to take a quick short break. You are listening to On Score Network.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Sorry, the numbers are a little bit way over here. With Lomax over to Rogers. Rogers for the easy 2 for Foundation to tie the game at 2. As Silver Lining brings up the ball. Moss with the long 3 for Silver Lining is off the right side of the rim. Out of bounds. Ball goes to Foundation. As Bowles is going to bring the ball in to Rogers. Rogers is going to bring the ball up to the left side of the court. As Rogers switches his way to the right side of the court now, as he wants to go one-on-one. It does a little fadeaway right there. Jumper and the easy 2. Great make over there by Rogers. As Moss brings up the ball for Silver Lining. Passes it down low to Turner. Turner back out to Pena. Pena for the 3 and the miss. As rebound goes to Foundation. As Rogers comes right down the court and shoots the 2 but misses it. Silver Lining is going up quick right here as number 2, Barry, makes it for Silver Lining as Foundation brings the ball up. Jones brought the ball up, passes it over to Rogers. Rogers as Silver Lining gets the ball to start the second half. Moss passes it down to Barry, or to Knight. Knight for the nice jumper to start off strong the second half for Silver Lining. Silver Lining takes a 41-33 lead. Foundation brings the ball right up the court, straight through the lane, as number 2 Jones misses the layup though, but it will stay down below with Foundation. Foundation runs a little offense for Lipscomb to get open. Lipscomb gets open, but he misses the 2-pointer. As rebound goes to Turner. Turner passed it out to Pena. Pena's taking the ball up left side of the court as Pena's going through his legs, looking for the open man down low. Number 2, Barry. As we got looks like a 3-second defensive violation on Lipscomb. As Lipscomb is not happy, runs over to the ref to talk to him about what went wrong and why that was called a 3-second call. But it was, and Moss is going to shoot the free throw as Moss schwaps the first free throw. As it will stay down here at Silver Lining's ball. As Knight is going to bring the ball in to Moss. Moss wanted to take that shot. Nice little pump fake down to Turner. Turner back out to Pena for the deep 3 as he blasted it. Great 3 there by Pena. And he's been all over the court for Silver Lining. As now Foundation is going to bring the ball up. We got Rogers looking to square up Pena. Rogers with the shot over Pena, but is no good. Rebound goes to Moss as Moss takes the ball up. Ooh, and he is fouled. That was definitely a reach around foul there by Lipscomb. Lipscomb's not happy about the call, but he definitely reached around his body for that foul. As ball's going to stay here with Silver Lining. Moss passing to Pena. Pena back to Moss. As Lipscomb gets the ball off a turnover for the up and under layup. As Lipscomb's all over this court. He's looking to play as hard defense as he could possibly play so he can get this team back in this game. But Pena says no, as he just drives straight through everyone to make the easy 2-pointer. So we got Jones. Jones takes it up, misses layup, but he's got Rogers there, he's got Bowser to finish with the tip-in. As Knight brings up the ball for Silver Lining, goes for the finger roll, misses it. As number 2 Barry gets the rebound, puts it right back up. As fast break then, as they Silver Lining, or excuse me, Foundation brings the ball very quickly to Lipscomb. Lipscomb with a wide open layup. As it looks like Foundation's goal here is to play as fast as possible. As they get caught sleeping on defense right there, though, for the easy lay-in by Knight. Rogers going to bring up the ball for Foundation. As Rogers goes up with the left hand but can't finish it. Rebound, Silver Lining out to Pena. Pena for the wide open three to take a 54-37 lead. As Silver Lining is coming out guns blazing in this second half to take a 17-point lead right now. As Rogers with the ball for Foundation. Passes back out to Lipscomb for the open three. That's money. As I was saying earlier, Lipscomb has not made too many threes this game, but the last two Wednesdays, he has been on fire, lights out. So let's see if we can get something going here in this second half. As he's giving his all on defense, though, as Moss takes it to the lane, passes it back out to Knight. Knight for the three. And the three is made. Great basket there. Great pass, great basket, great basketball. As we got Jones bringing up the court for Foundation. Pass over to Rogers. Rogers, the lefty, is going to bring it to the lane. Ooh, oh. As Rogers thinks he was fouled, but it doesn't matter because Oh No grabs it and puts it in for the make. As Silver Lining moves on the ball, that's Knight. Knight gets stripped by Bowles. Bowles up to Rogers, back to Lipscomb for the easy lay-in. There we go. As Foundation is trying to cut this lead, as Lipscomb is just all over the court, giving everything he's got on defense. As Moss brings it back and slows it down a little bit on offense here for Silver Lining. Ooh, as he looked like he was going to shoot that three, but pulls it back, and then he does end up shooting the three, and he makes it. Great shot over there by Moss. As Lipscomb, Lipscomb's in the corner. He went up for the shot, but he was about to get blocked, so he pulled it back down, passed it over to Bowles. Bowles missed it, and then Lipscomb got the rebound and put it right back up and in. As it looks like we got a referee timeout right now. Ooh, actually, we got a technical foul, excuse me. And Moss is going to shoot this. Ooh, and he hits the free throw he's got there, as Silver Linings will keep this ball. As we got McDaniels bringing the ball in for Silver Lining, pass over to Moss. Moss is going to bring up the ball up the court. As Moss looks, Moss had himself a lane. He passed over to Pena. Pena for the three and the make. Man, Pena is lights out on fire right now. He has been playing great this second half and first half, actually. As Foundation is going to bring the ball up. Rogers passes it to, Rogers passes the ball to Ono. Ono brings it up, but he is fouled. But Pena is not happy about that. He thinks he got all ball there, but the referee sees something differently. As Ono is going to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw number 1 is up, and it is good. Nothing but net. Ono for free throw number 2, up and in, as he goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Silver Lining with the ball. Moss is going to bring it up as he backs his way into Knight right now. Moss over to Pena. Oh, you know that's going to be money because Pena has been money all night. Wide open shot by Pena. I don't know why you would leave him wide open like that, but they did, and he made him pay with the 3-point bucket. As every time Foundation is trying to creep back into this game, Silver Lining says no, 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 as they just keep putting more and more points on the board. As Lipscomb for Foundation and the coach are having a good little conversation right now. Lipscomb has been all over the court, giving it all on defense. Let's see if we can get some of that offense working, though. As like I said earlier, Lipscomb has been one of the best players on Foundation over the first 2 weeks of the Brick League, but he has not been playing too well today when it comes to his shot. Defense has been great. Hustle's there. Let's see if he can get that three-pointer going. We got ourselves a 65-48 ball game. 14 and a half minutes to go in this game.
Have you always
As
dreamed
Silver
about a
Linings
career in
has the
sports
lead.
broadcasting, but aren't sure where?
Silver Linings making their way back onto the court now as Foundation's still in the huddle. Now Foundation breaks their huddle and is coming back onto the court. All right, we got Foundation going to take the ball out on their own side. Limpscomb passes it into Rogers. Rogers is going to bring the ball up the left side, passes it over to Lomax. Lomax for the three, but he misses it. Rebound goes to Turner, then passes over to Pena. Pena back to McDaniels. McDaniels back over to Pena. Pena, ooh. I think that was a heat check, guys, because he's been so money. But Silver Linings gets the rebound back. They're passing it all around the court as it goes to McDaniels right now. McDaniels is open. He's going to shoot the three, and Daniels makes the three. Great shot by McDaniels right there. As Limpscomb comes right down on the court, and Limpscomb makes a three right in Pena's face. As Moss is going to bring the ball up the left side of the court. There's a pick over there. Moss is going to get wide open. Ooh. Moss calls for the pick. Pick comes, leaves him wide open, and he makes the three-pointers. He matches Limpscomb's three. As Rogers is going to bring up the ball up the court for Foundation. Stops his dribble, passes it over to Lomax. Lomax takes it to Ono. Ono drives the lane, puts it in with his right hand for the nice two-point bucket. As Silver Linings, Moss is going to bring the ball up the right side of the court. Over to Pena. He's got Ono on him. Pena just drives straight to the lane as no one stopped him. He wanted to dunk that ball, but he just didn't get quite up enough at the rim, and he lays it in for the easy bucket. And then Foundation comes right down the court. Limpscomb shoots a three, and he misses it. Rebound, Silver Lining over to Moss. Moss takes it down the court, and Moss shoots the fast three-pointer there. Rebound goes to Rogers for Foundation. Ooh, actually, I think you could all hear that one as Barry for Silver Lining just throws that ball out of bounds. Great block there by Barry over the Foundation fouls. We got Roger. Excuse me, we got Jones with the ball for Foundation. We got a kick ball on number 5, McDaniels for Silver Lining. The ball will remain down here on the right side of the court for Foundation. As Lomax is going to bring the ball off the court, gives it to Limpscomb. Limpscomb at the top of the key. Passes to Ono. Ono wants the three. But he decides to drive it in, and he misses the right-handed shot close to the bucket. Rebound by Barry. Barry over to Pena. Pena passes it to McDaniels. McDaniels got a one-on-one situation at the top of the key over to Moss. Moss has Limpscomb on him right now. Limpscomb's been playing that tough defense right in his face. Moss with the step-back three with the make. That's a beautiful shot, folks. The step-back three by Moss. As Bow's going to bring it up, pass over to Limpscomb. Limpscomb's at the top of the key right now. Limpscomb behind the back does a little work over there. Picks up his dribble, pass to Ono. Ono with the easy two-point lefty layup there, but he also drawed the foul for the and one. As Ono is going to go to the line here and try to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way, guys. Has not missed a free throw yet today, and that streak will continue. All right, we got a sub. Sub going on for Foundation here. As Jones comes back in. McDaniels brings the ball up past the Turner. Turner over to Moss. Moss throws it over to Barry. Barry back to Moss. Moss back to Barry. Barry for the 3. And he misses it. Barry gets his own rebound. Oh, and he goes up for the slam, but it hits off the back of the rim, and it pops back out as Foundation gets the ball back. Foundation then throws it to Ono. Ono with a wide open jumper short. As rebound goes to Moss. Moss to Penne. Penne goes up hard and draws the foul, and Penne goes to the line to shoot 2. Would have been a beautiful dunk right there if he could have slammed that in, but it's just right off the back of the rim as Penne misses his first free throw. Penne with free throw number 2, and he makes that, so he goes 1 for 2 on that trip. As Penne has just been the MVP of the game today. Ooh. That was just beautiful right there. Jones to Rogers for the slam dunk alley-oop. You love to see it, folks. As Silver Lining then turns the ball over, as Rogers brings it right back down the court. Ooh, as he tries to slip the pass in that tight window to Ono, but it is kicked by Silver Lining. I think that was McDaniels who played that defense on that kick right there. Ball's out over to Rogers. Rogers for 3. Is it going to roll around the rim? But it is off. Penne with the rebound. Penne is going to bring the ball up the court. As Penne going through his legs, showing his moves for a bigger guy. As he goes, passes it over to Knight. The lefty Knight just throws a bullet with his left hand to Moss. Moss misses the open layup there. As Penne looking to get the tie up there, as he does, and they get a jump ball. As Penne and Bowles will do a little jumping action here. You know, could that have been because I think, you know, Penne might know that he can jump over Bowles? As he does, ball goes to Moss. Moss is going to bring it back a little bit on the corner of the 3, passes it down to Turner. They were feeding Turner in the first half. He has not got too many looks in the second half. The long 3 by McDaniels, the lefty, is off the rim. Rebound by Ono. Ono to Rogers. Rogers, Lomax with the wide open 3. Beautiful shot there by Foundation. See if Foundation can get a stop here and make another shot and maybe get this game a little bit closer as Silver Lining still has a big lead right now as Penne shoots the 3. Ooh. Smacks the 3 from the top of the key and some. Penne is just feeling himself right now. Rogers brings the ball up to court, passes it over to Jones. Jones back to Rogers. Rogers, the lefty, takes it with his left hand, but he misses the layup. And there's a foul on Foundation. As Moss will take the ball out for Silver Lining under the basket right now. Moss over to Pena. Pena throws it right back to Moss as Moss takes the ball up, throws it over to Pena now. Pena's throwing some moves on him. Oh, look at the moves go. Ooh, and he tries to take it, but he's just a little short there, but he draws the foul. As Pena is just bringing everything out today. He's making threes, layups, dunks, free throws, playing defense. He's even got moves out there as he just crossed over his opponent to draw the foul. First free throw is in as Pena makes free throw number 1. Free throw number 2 is up and in also. Pena goes 2 for 2 on that trip. As Jones brings the ball up for Foundation. Limpscomb with the deep 3, but he is short. Rebound goes to Ono. Ono puts it right back up, misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, misses it again. And ball is out on Foundation. Ball goes to Silver Lining. You know, you just can't have that many opportunities on offense with offensive rebounds and not cash those in. Other than that, oh no, I know he's going to be really disappointed in himself that he couldn't have made one of those layups to cash those in, because 2 offensive rebounds, you want to see that all day for your team. But you got to put them back in. You got to make them. You can't miss them. Missed opportunities there by Foundation. As Silver Lining brings the ball to court, that's Moss for Silver Lining. Over to McDaniels for the wide open 3, as Foundation is just looking to really do some double teaming, but every time they double team someone, they're leaving people wide open on this court, and Silver Lining has been perfect on finding the open player every single time. All right, as Linscomb, as Foundation brings the ball up, Linscomb for 3. Oh, there he goes. Linscomb with the made 3-pointer. As we have an 83-64 lead right now, with a little over 4.5 minutes to go in this game. And it looks like Silver Lining is going to slow this game up, slow this ball up a little bit, so they can waste a little bit of time. Excuse me, actually, as Knight then takes it straight to the hoop and draws the foul. So Knight will be going to the line for Silver Lining to shoot 2. Ooh, off the back end of the rim. A little hard on that one. Free throw number 2 is up and in. So we got a 20-point lead here by Silver Lining as Foundation works the ball as fast as possible. As we got a foul on Silver Lining right now. As number 2, Jones for Foundation, was driving to the lanes. We got a little bit of a reach by McDaniels on Silver Lining. Quick ball pass moving into Ono. Ono is rejected by number 2, Barry, for Silver Lining. As Ono brings the ball into Rogers. Rogers has the ball on the right side of the court, passes it. Ooh, he tried to pass it over to Lomax. Lomax was then intercepted by Penne. Penne passes the ball up to Moss. Moss up to McDaniels for the wide open 3 and make by McDaniels. Linscomb comes right back down the court, speeding as he misses it. Looks like Silver Lining is going to pass. It's going to hurry this up for the slam by Penne. Right now, Silver Lining has a little threesome going on between Penne, Moss, and McDaniels. They're just lights out right now. As Rogers is taking the ball up the middle right now. Rogers going through his leg, passes it over to Lomax, and then Lomax, as Foundation gets that bucket ball. As Moss is bringing up the ball here for Silver Lining. Moss goes through his legs. Just a little floater right there as he cashes that one in.
Next break, I got it.
For sure. As you see this replay right here of Foundation or Silver Lining, Penne with the slam in. That was a beautiful dunk right there by Penne. Ooh, as a fan runs onto the court. They have to stop play for a second, get everything situated. Take the ball on the left side of the court here. As McDaniels says, I'm going to shoot this long 3. Oh, man, that was in and out. In and out as we have a foul on Foundation, as the ball will stay down on the left side of the court for Silver Lining as the ball is passed into Moss, as Lomax is all over Moss right now. As I will say, Foundation, even though they are losing by over 20 points, they are not giving up this game. They're trying their butts off right now. Moss with the fancy take right there, but he does miss it. Foundation gets the ball, brings it all the way down the court very fast, as they should, and then missed the shot, but Linscomb gets the rebound, takes the three-point line, but he misses it. As we have Knight with the rebound, so he's going to take the ball down. As Silver Linings, they do not care that they're up by 21, so they're going to take that ball as hard as they can every time. As Jones misses it, but Lincecum's right there for the putback. As shot clock is officially off right now, but Lincecum's not going to stop with that defense. He is all up on Moss. As the game is over. All right, folks, we have ourselves a 91-71 victory by Silver Lining over Foundation. So we had ourselves a great start of a game as Foundation had an early lead, and then Silver Lining just took over that game. And Foundation, just after that, Foundation could not keep up at all. As every time Foundation tried to make a little bit of a comeback and they made a couple threes, Silver Linings just stomped it right back down on them and said, no way, we are not letting you come back in this game. As Silver Linings just would not allow it. Penne would definitely be my MVP of tonight's game, as he was just unstoppable. Three-pointers, he was slamming balls in, replays, everything. He was looking great. As Silver Lining ends up, in the end, winning an easy victory over Foundation. You're watching the Brick League on Score On Air Network.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll
All right, guys, welcome back to Game 3. You're watching Brick League on Score On Air Network. As we got our third game of the night here, Aqua Science versus We Got Us. Aqua Science is going to be in red, and We Got Us will be in white. We've had the first two games have been pretty solid games. Game 1 was good. It went down pretty much to the wire, but Game 2 was a little bit of a blowout towards the end of the game. So let's see what this Game 3 is. Aqua Science, so far, as I've been here for the first 2 weeks of the Brick League, Aqua Science looks like they are definitely the best team in this league. So let's see if this continues. Aqua Science will be in red, and then We Got Us will be in white. As We Got Us gets the opening tip, Simmons with the first shot of the game, and it is off, misses to the left. as Aqua Science gets the ball, as Lillard brings the ball up the court. That's CJ Anthony right there, number 2. CJ Anthony had himself one heck of a high school career. But he misses his first jumper of the game, and ball goes back to We Got Us as Howard brings the ball up for We Got Us. As the ball gets passed out to Light One, as number 7, Whiteside, makes that easy bucket for We Got Us. As Todd Brown, a Columbus Condor, was bringing the ball up, passes it over to Simmons. Simmons with the 3, and he misses it. Rebound goes to We Got Us, and there was a foul. As We Got Us will maintain the ball. Howard's going to bring the ball to the left side of the court for We Got Us. Passes it out over there to Whiteside. Whiteside takes it all the way in. Oh, Whiteside goes for the layup, misses it. Then gets the rebound by number 5, or I'm sorry, by Simmons, and Simmons can't make it either as Aqua Science takes it right up the court there as Simmons for Aqua Science lays it in with his right hand. This game is tied 2-2. Turnover there, and We Got Us as Aqua Science brings the ball quick as that's number 5, Todd Brown, on the left side of the court there. Todd Brown with a pass across the way to number 3, Carter. Carter for 3, and he misses it. Rebound goes to Howard for We Got Us as Howard brings the ball up. As he meets some hard defense by Lillard, passes it over to Light One, makes the easy jumper for We Got Us. CJ Anthony brings the ball up the court. He takes it coast to coast for the and 1 as he makes it with his left hand, and the foul. She's going for the 3-point play. As Aqua Science here is definitely led by CJ Anthony at the line. Also number 5, Todd Brown, and number 1, Simmons. As he makes his free throw, and We Got Us is going to take the ball out as he gets some full court press defense by number 0, Lillard. Howard, though, steps back for the 3, misses it. Anthony with the rebound. Anthony's going to take the ball coast to coast, back to back, coast to coast for the easy lay-in by Anthony. That's 5 points in a row for Anthony. He's already starting to field and getting hot. As number 1, Light One brings it on up. Before We Got Us, passes it back to Simmons. Simmons is going to drive the lane and take the little floater for the easy 2-point bucket. As Simmons is going to bring the ball to the right side of the court for Aqua Science. Then he stops and he shoots the long 3. It's a little bit short. Rebound goes to Light One. Light One with the nice little jumper there in the make. That's his second bucket in a row. As Brown is going to bring the ball for Aqua Science. Brown to pass it to Anthony. Anthony is doing a little work between the legs here. So he's eyeing. He throws the left-handed dagger pass to Simmons. Simmons makes the bucket for the and 1. As Simmons will go to the line to shoot 1 for the 3-point play. As Aqua Science has a 9-8 lead. Make that 10-8 lead as he makes the free throw. And we got Howard's going to bring up the ball for We Got Us. Howard goes to the right side of the court. Pass over the Light One. Light One takes it with his left hand, but is fouled. As he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. They were not going to allow him to get that easy layup. It's a good foul over there by Aqua Science to keep the ball out of the rim and make him earn these 2 free throws. First one is up and in for the easy first free throw. And free throw number 2 is up and in also. 2 for 2 at the line right there for Light One to start this start the game for him at the line. As Anthony's going to bring the ball up to the right side. Anthony passes it out to Carter. Carter takes it all the way, but draws the foul as Carter's going to go to the line. We've seen a lot, we definitely have seen a lot of fouls so far to start this game. As these players are taking the ball to the hoop extremely hard, and the defensive players just can't stop them. They've been drawing a lot of fouls. As free throw number 1 is up and in for Carter. As we have our first subs of the games, we have Miller coming into the game and Holloway. Miller and Holloway are both coming into the game right now for Lillard and Simmons. Carter, the second free throw, up and in. Carter goes 2 for 2. You know what? He's a lot of made free throws at the beginning of this game, which is very good. As ball goes out of bounds off of Aqua Science, We Got Us gets the ball. Some good pressure here on Aqua Science on We Got Us, but We Got Us gets the ball over the half court. As Light One passes it over to Howard. Howard takes his left hand for the and one make. Howard's going to the line to shoot one. Actually, excuse me on that. I thought he made that, but he did not make it. So he missed the free throw, was fouled, and he's shooting 2 as the first one rolls in. As free throw number 2 is up and also in. As we got ourselves a tied 12-12 ball game. As Anthony brings the ball up the left side of the court. He takes it the whole way himself. Easy take with his right hand for the finger roll as Aqua Science takes a 14-12 lead. Howard brings the ball up the left side of the court for We Got Us, passes it over to Simmons. Simmons wants to take it, but he's stripped by Anthony. Miller grabs the ball, passes it back to Anthony. Anthony, through his legs, does the backup 3, and he swishes it. Nothing but net for Anthony, as Anthony has 70% of these points for Aqua Science. He is on fire. Light One, though, decides to take it himself to the lane. As he thought Simmons was going to be more towards the baseline, but Simmons was not there, and the ball gets thrown away. It's a turnover on We Got Us. Ball goes to Aqua Science as Brown is going to bring the ball up. Passes over to Simmons. Simmons for 3. That one was way left for the air ball, but as Lillard gets the rebound, Holloway gets the rebound, as then the turnover happens. So the turnover happens for Aqua Science. We Got Us takes a fast break, and the slam dunk by Whiteside. As Holloway is going to take it to the lane for Aqua Science, misses the layup, as Light One gets the rebound, brings the ball up the court. Passes it over to Howard. Howard has the ball on the corner of the 3. Back to Light One for the 3, and it is short. Rolls off the rim. Rebound by Holloway up to Simmons. Simmons to Miller. Miller back to Todd Brown. Todd Brown throws it over to Simmons. Simmons for the 3. Just a little bit off the left side of the rim. Rebound, though, by Holloway. Holloway to Anthony. Anthony for the 3, and he misses it. As Simmons tries to get that rebound and put it right back up, but he can't control the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds to We Got Us. Howard throws the ball in. Light One throws it right back to Howard. Howard brings the ball up for We Got Us. We Got Us taking our time, going up the court here. Holloway's on Simmons. Simmons passes it over to, Howard passes it to Simmons. Simmons is going to drive with his left hand all the way up with his left-handed layup for the make. As We Got Us cuts the deficit to 1 point as Simmons is going to take it the full length of the court, but misses the free throw, gets his own rebound, puts it right back up with the right hand for the make. We Got Us goes on a fast break. Whiteside misses the wide open layup. Rebound by Miller. Miller to Brown. Brown passes to Simmons. Simmons dives on the ground, passes it back to Miller. As Miller then throws it across court to Anthony. Anthony with the pump fake, spin around move, and he makes the layup for a 21-16 lead by Aqua Science. Light One brings the ball up the left side. Passes it over to Howard. Howard has the ball at the top of the key. Passes it over to Stabe. Stabe. Ooh, Stabe passes it down to Simmons. Simmons with the jumper, but he gets hit on the arm for the and one shot. He goes to the line to shoot one for the three-point play. Simmons' one free throw is up, and it is good. Nothing but net. Simmons converts that three-point play. Aqua Science takes the ball up the court. That's Todd Brown over there on the left side of the court, bringing it up. Todd Brown throws a little alley-oop layup for Simmons, and Simmons finishes that. Howard with the step-back three that is rejected by Holloway. Brown gets the loose ball, passes it up to Simmons. Simmons is doing a little shake and bake over there in the corner. Ooh, but he just keeps losing the ball, passes it over to Anthony, as Anthony has his eye on that basket as he wants to take him, you can tell. Ooh, he steps back, though, fakes me out even, and makes the long jumper for two. Aqua Science extends their lead to 6, 25-19. Howard, for We Got Us, brings the ball up. Howard takes it with his left, gets stopped, throws it over to Stabe. Stabe to Light One. Light One misses the short three, or was short on the three. Miller with the rebound throws it out of control as it's intercepted by Light One, all the way over to Stag. Stag with the missed three. Saves it though. Oh, saves it back to Simmons. Simmons hustles to get the ball back. It goes over to Light One for the three. And they just keep getting his second chance opportunities. As Aqua Science looks like they're getting a little lazy on defense on that possession. But number one, Light One, goes to the line to shoot two. See if he can make both of these. As We Got Us, as the first one is up and in, as We Got Us gets 2 offensive rebounds. It's 2 second chance points. If you're Aqua Science, you cannot allow it to happen. But you know, if you're We Got Us, you'll take that all day as he makes the first free throw. And he makes, he does miss the second free throw, but he still gets 1 point out of those 2 offensive rebounds. So nothing is better. Something is better than nothing. As Carter puts it up, but misses it. Rebound goes to Howard for We Got Us as he drives down the court. Passes it over to Light One. Light One passes to Simmons. Simmons, the lefty, shoots it a little too hard. It goes over the rim, and ball goes out of bounds to Aqua Science as Holloway brings the ball up for Aqua Science. As Holloway takes it, he is stripped then by Howard. Howard grabs the ball, drives down the full length of the court for the nice and easy right-handed finger roll layup. Great defense and great finish there by Howard as We Got Us cuts the lead to 3. As Miller has the ball, passes it over to Simmons. Simmons then with the long 3, but he cannot connect. Light One gets the rebound, passes it over to number 0, Howard. It's Howard for We Got Us, takes it to the lane, thinks he is fouled, actually, as Howard is fouled by number 4, Miller, for Aqua Science, as Howard's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Howard with the first one is up and in. Howard's second shot, up and in also. Howard goes 2 for 2. Both teams are making most of their free throws. As number 0, Lillard, drives hard to the lane, gets picked up by 2 people, passes down to Simmons for the wide open layup for Aqua Science as number 0, Howard, brings the ball up the court, left side for We Got Us. As he stops, he's wide open, decides to shoot it. He's a little short there. Ball goes to the right, rebounded by Carter. As there's going to be a foul, but the ball will stay with Aqua Science. Lillard then has the ball for Aqua Science, passes over to Simmons in the corner. Simmons does a crossover as he goes up left side of the rim with his right hand. He is fouled. He's going to line to shoot too. It looks like on that one, Simmons, man, he should have went up for that up and under. I think he would have got an and one and made the bucket on that one. We got our first timeout of the game. It is 27-24 Aqua Science over We Got Us with 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first half. You're watching the Brick League on Score On Air Network.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com. Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure?
You're watching the Brick League on Score On Air Network as Simmons makes his first free throw attempt. He's going for his second free throw attempt here, and it is up and in as he goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. As Howard takes the ball up the court for We Got Us, he drives to the lane, puts it up with his left hand. It's a great take and great shot, but he couldn't finish it. Rebound though by We Got Us as it goes to Whiteside. Whiteside goes up for the slam, and he's fouled, and Whiteside will be going the line to shoot 2. Because I'm not sure if these refs are calling everything, or if they're just calling everything, or if there's just been a lot of hacking going on the defensive side. There's been a lot of free throws in this first half. Like almost half the points probably came from free throws. As Whiteside puts in his first one. Whiteside up for the second free throw, and it rolls around the rim to the left. He missed it. Lillard gets the rebound, takes the ball up the court himself. Ooh, as Lillard does the straight crosses over, light one, as he does the easy finger roll layup with his right hand. Great move there by Lillard. As he's rocking that number 0, just like Dame, looking like Dame Lillard on that play. As Howard, for We Got Us, takes it to the lane, but he is missed it. Thought he was fouled. He's not happy with the call, but he misses it. But Simmons gets the rebound for We Got Us and puts it up and in for an and one. Let's see if Simmons can get a 3-point play here. It's the lefty Simmons puts it up. Ooh, and it rolls off the left side of the rim as Simmons gets the rebound for Aqua Science. As Simmons tries to get the pass over the corner to Holloway, and it is hit out of bounds by Simmons on We Got Us. As Holloway will inbound the ball for Aqua Science, throws it over to Lillard. Lillard takes it, dishes out to Carter on his way to the hoop as Carter hits the little jumper from the free throw line to make the easy 2. As Howard brings the ball up for We Got Us. Howard with the long 2 and the easy make. Great shot by Howard there. if you've heard these names on We Got Us a lot, it's because they have no one on their bench right now. So these five will be playing this whole game. We'll see how much it affects them later, if they're tired or not. As Simmons shoots the long three for Aqua Science, but he misses it. Rebound goes to We Got Us. Howard brings the ball up to court, shoots the long three, but cannot make it. As Anthony gets a little cherry picking going on, but hey, it all is the same, right? Grabs the ball, makes the easy layup as Aqua Science takes a 35-30 point lead. As number 3, Stabe, has the ball for We Got Us, passes it over to Howard. Howard throws it in the corner to Simmons. The lefty Simmons takes it all the way across the lane to the left side with his left hand and makes the layup. Looking for an and one, doesn't get a call, but makes the shot. Anthony brings it up for Aqua Science. Passes it over to Carter. Carter with the beautiful jumper from the corner of the key. As Simmons brings the ball into Howard. Howard is going to take the ball up for We Got Us. Howard's running up the right side of the court. As Holloway's on Howard. Ooh. And we got a 3-second defensive violation on Carter. He's just sitting there having himself a little campfire in the lane, hanging out. As Howard, let's see if Howard can take advantage of this free throw, and she does. He puts the free throw up and in, and the ball will remain down this way for We Got Us. See if We Got Us can cut the lead to a one-possession game with any kind of make on this drive, on this possession. As Whiteside's going to be down low. Whiteside cannot convert down low, and Simmons gets the rebound for Aqua Science. Pass it over to CJ Anthony. Anthony takes the ball behind his back, looking to shoot, decides to pass it off to Lillard, who takes it with his left hand all the way with his left hand layup. Great take there by Lillard. As Howard takes the ball up the right side of the court for We Got Us, shoots the long three as he hits nothing but glass on that one. And Lillard gets the rebound, passes it a little too high for Anthony. Anthony was just sitting in that corner waiting for that shot as Lillard looks at him and tells him, my bad, man. As Howard, for We Got Us, is taking the ball up the court. Howard drives past everybody, but then is rejected from behind by Holloway. Great defense by Holloway, not giving up on that play. As Simmons goes for the long three, but he airballs it. CJ Anthony passes it up to Simmons. Simmons slams it down for the easy two to finish this first half, as it is 41-33. Aqua Science over We Got Us. This is your boy Danny Allball. You're watching the Brick League on Score on Air.
You always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
You see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Welcome back, guys, as you are watching the Brick League on Score on Air, as we got the start of the second half of game number 3 between Aqua Science and We Got Us, as Aqua Science has a 41-33 point lead right now to start this second half, as We Got Us will start with the ball, as Howard brings it up the court, passed over to Stade, and then passed to Whiteside, pass to Light One goes over to Howard. Howard doesn't realize the shot clock's running low as he throws it up but gets some rim. So there's no shot clock violation, but he misses the shot. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony throws it over to Brown. As Brown to Simmons. Simmons for the deep 3 and the make. That was a nice offensive transition right there by Aqua Science. As Howard brings the ball up for We Got Us. On the right side of the court. Beautiful cut and beautiful pass by Simmons of We Got Us. As Aqua Science is working fast, brings the ball all the way down the court, but Carter misses the corner 3. Rebound by Howard for We Got Us. Brings the ball up straight up the middle of the court, goes to the left side. Passes it over to Simmons, the lefty Simmons, looking to stop, pop, and drop as he makes the 2-pointer. Anthony is going to bring the ball up for Aqua Science. As he passes it over to Carter. Carter to Simmons. Simmons for the 3, misses it long. Rebound by Howard. Howard with the long pass, but it just goes right over Simmons' fingertips as he cannot control that ball and it's out of bounds. Turnover. Ball goes to Aqua Science. Todd Brown is going to bring it up for Aqua Science now. As Todd Brown throws a beautiful pass to Carter's Carter, slams it down for the easy bucket and the 2 points for Aqua Science. We Got Us brings it up the court. Light One misses it long for We Got Us. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown's going to bring it up for Aqua Science. As Lillard is going to shoot. It gets stuck in the corner of the rim. No one likes to see that happen. As that will be a turnover. Is that actually will be a jump ball, excuse me. A jump ball between Lillard and Whiteside. Whiteside definitely had the height advantage on that one. Easy tip by Whiteside. As the ball goes to Howard for We Got Us. He's bringing the ball up to the left side of the court. Looking to get the ball to Whiteside down low for the up and under. Beautiful finish by Whiteside. He got that ball. He caught it. He went up and under. Great play by Whiteside. As CJ Anthony is going to do some work between his legs. Drives it straight to the lane. And is so close to finishing an and one, but he is fouled and he will go to the line to shoot too. As Anthony is definitely the lead scorer for Aqua Science tonight. See if he can add to his point total. Free throw 1 is up and in. We got ourselves a 47-39 lead. The referee gives the ball back to Anthony. Anthony for his second free throw, up and in. Goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Howard brings the ball up for We Got Us. Over to Stabe. Stabe for the long three. Great bucket there by Stabe. Cut the lead to 6 points. You know, every time I think that Aqua Science is going to blow this game out, Silver Lining makes a three or makes a shot. As you see, Lillard comes right down the court for Aqua Science and slams that ball in. As Howard, for We Got Us, is working extremely fast, misses the layup, but he has Simmons there to get his rebound and puts it right back up. Aqua Science comes right back down the court. Simmons has the ball in the corner, does the fadeaway three, and it is short. Rebound goes to Howard for We Got Us. As he's bringing up the court, good defense there by Lillard to poke it out, but Howard keeps it, shoots the three short. Rebound by Simmons for Aqua Science. As Aqua Science is bringing the ball up the court now. Simmons is going to shoot the three, and it rolls in and out of the rim for a miss. Rebound goes to Stabe for We Got Us. As he passes it over to Light One with the three, as We Got Us is starting to feel themselves now as they are cut the lead to 3 points. As Aqua Science brings the ball up the court left side. As Lillard does a little crossover behind the back spin move. Loses control on the way up. Man, that would have been pretty if he could have finished that. Ooh, that's great defense over there by Anthony as Simmons went up for We Got Us, slapped away though by Anthony. And then Aqua Science is just working way too fast and the ball gets thrown out of bounds for the turnover on Aqua Science as We Got Us. We'll get the ball back as we have our first sub of the second half as Miller and Holloway come in for Simmons and Carter. As Lightwood's going to bring the ball up here. Stops, looks like he's going to maybe shoot it. Pass it over to Simmons. Simmons goes to Whitehead. Whitehead. Then the cutting Lightwood. Great pass, great cut, great make, great shot. Great offense by We Got Us. Cut the lead to 1. Brown is going to do a little step back three that he makes. Puts it right in. That 1 point lead goes to a 4 point lead. Aqua Science 53, We Got Us 49. With Stay bringing the ball up for We Got Us. As he's taken Holloway, passes it over to Simmons. Simmons, the lefty, takes it up and in with his left hand. As Todd Brown passes the ball into Anthony. Anthony's going to take the ball up for Aqua Science. Drives to the left side of the court. Throws some moves on Stave for the step back three, and step back long two, excuse me, and puts it in. As Howard for We Got Us is bringing the ball right down the middle of the court, transitioning his way to the right side. He's calling for Simmons to get the ball to back it. Simmons is going to do a quick little fadeaway as he's off on the 1-footer. Brown's going to take the ball right up the middle as he has options. Passes it out to Miller for three as Miller is a little short. Rebound by Whiteside, or excuse me, rebound by Light One to Whiteside for the foul. Aqua Science fouls Simmons, excuse me. Simmons is going to the line to shoot two. Simmons, with his free throw, is up and in. As Simmons gives dap to everyone over there at the line. It's just... As Simmons' second free throw is up and in also. As Lillard's going to bring the ball up for Aqua Science. Don't get him confused with number 0, Dame Lillard, as he takes the ball with his left hand all the way and draws the foul. As Lillard's going to go to the line to shoot 2. We're going to check out this replay right here of Lillard taking the ball. So close to finishing that for an and one, but he makes his first free throw. It's up and in. Lillard's second shot is up and in also. I'm telling you, man, both teams are they're hitting all their free throws, and so I love to see that. As Howard's bringing the ball to the right side of the court. As Whiteside got the pass. Lillard was playing a little too ahead of him right there, so it was an easy layup there for Whiteside as Todd Brown gets the ball for Aqua Science and brings it up the court. Ooh, Todd Brown goes up with the layup, then is rejected from behind by Lightline. The ball goes out of bounds off Todd Brown, and it's going to be We Got Us ball as Howard brings up the ball for We Got Us, passes it over to Stabe. Stabe passes it down to Simmons, the lefty. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown's going to bring the ball up the middle of the court. Nice Euro step there for the left-handed finish by Todd Brown. That's it. We Got Us brings up the court. That's Howard on the right side, passes it down to Simmons. Simmons back to Howard. Simmons goes and does a pick and roll. Great roll by Simmons as he makes the easy left-handed layup. It's just stuff you learn when you're a little kid. Pick and rolls, baby. As Brown has the ball. Passes over to Simmons at the top of the key. Simmons with a little step back. Jumper that he misses. Rebound goes to Stabe. Stabe passes over to Howard. Howard brings the ball on the left side of the court. Back over to Stabe on the right side of the court. As he takes it to the right side, tries to do a one little-handed layup there that was rejected out of bounds by Todd Brown. But it will remain down below for We Got Us. We Got Us passes it to Simmons. Simmons passes it straight back. Stabe misses the wide open look as Simmons gets the rebound for Aqua Science. Simmons passes it over to Brown. Brown has it at the top of the key. Step back. Misses the step back. They push it back out to Holloway. Holloway throws it across court to Lillard. Lillard puts some moves on, and he slams it down. The left-handed jam. Great move, great dunk. That was great offense right there by Aqua Science. 61-57, Aqua Science has a 4-point lead. 10 minutes remaining in the game. As Simmons has at the top of the key for We Got Us, as he has reached over his body by number 0, Lillard, and they call the foul. Taken out on the side. Stabe takes down the side, passes it back to Simmons. Simmons shoots the jumper, misses it. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown takes it all the way up the left side of the court, throws it to Lillard. Lillard to Simmons. Simmons misses a three. Is unhappy with that miss as he was wide open. Rebound goes to We Got Us as Howard takes the ball at the right side of the court for We Got Us. Howard then throws it over to the Whiteside. Ooh, great move as he's going to take a little bit hard. That was a great take, great move, but he was a little hard off the glass. As Miller then takes it all the way to the length of the court, turns around, throws a nice little pass to Simmons. Simmons with the right-handed easy layup. As Stabe for We Got Us has the ball on the left side of the court, making his way to the middle of the court. Step back 2, short off the rim. Brown with the rebound over to Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it right to We Got Us player for an off the glass slam by Whiteside. 63-59. I will say that without any subs for We Got Us, they were playing one heck of a game. You know they got to be tired. They are in this game. They're down by 4, and they're fighting. And you got Brown then does a little turnaround fadeaway, makes the easy 2 with the friendly bounce off the rim. Howard brings the ball up on the right side of the court for We Got Us. Calls for a pick. Simmons then rolls from the pick. Wants the ball. He's calling for it, but as Howard shoots the long jumper, but he misses it. Brown with the rebound, as Brown's looking that he wants to take it, as he does, but he misses the right-handed layup on the left side. Rebound goes to Stabe. Stabe passes it back to Whiteside. Whiteside with the up and under to make this a 4-point game, 65-61. Just a little over 7.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Looks like this one's going to be a tight finish, guys. As Lillard takes it the whole way, gets it. Okay, cool. As he gets it up and under, or gets it up, but he is fouled. As you're watching the replay, that play that was wide open off the glass, slam dunk by We Got Us. As Lillard makes free throw attempt number 1. So we have a little sub as Carter re-enters. Carter in. Is it Anthony that enters the game, or? Yeah, it looks like Carter enters the game back in, and then Anthony waited for Lillard to make his free throw so he could come back out of the game. As we got 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go, Aqua Science has a 6-point advantage, 67-61. This game looks like it's going to go all the way down to the wire. Let's see if We Got Us got some extra in the tank so they can bring this game to a closer game and see if they can take the lead. This is the 3rd game of the night right now. We have 1 game after this. The next game will be the matchup between Evans and Hill versus IBT. So you want to stick around. That should be a good one. But game 3 right now is also a great game as we have a 6-point lead by Aqua Science. Really, everyone on Aqua Science has been playing good ball. I don't think there's really anyone that's extremely standing out, but you definitely have Anthony number 2. You got Brown number 5, Simmons number 1. I would definitely say they're the big 3 of the Aqua Science team. Let's see if they can close this game out for Aqua Science, or let's see if these 5 starters on We Got Us can make a comeback and maybe take this lead and win this game. We got 6.5 minutes to go. Stabe takes it to the hole, but he misses the layup, hustles his way, but the ball will go out of bounds off of We Got Us. Ball will go to Aqua Science. As Brown is going to take the ball up the court, passes it down to Simmons. Simmons, wide open lane, just drives it straight to the hoop for the easy 2-point layup. As Howard then is going to bring it up, he's going to pop right away, shoot that 3 as he's feeling it. He makes that 3. Great shot there by Howard. He knew it the whole time he drove down that court that he was going to shoot that, and he made it. Great shot. As Anthony then is looking to go one-on-one with Stabe from We Got Us. Ooh, she just took one too many steps as he tried to do a turnaround jumper, but took an extra jump, and he did the travel for the turnover. Ball goes back to We Got Us. As Howard brings the ball up right up the middle for We Got Us. As now he's making his way to the right side of the lane. He's putting some moves on Miller. Ooh, right between 2 defenders. Brings it back out, though. Passes to Stabe. Stabe passes it right back to Howard. Howard's looking for that shot, it looks like, man. He wants that. He just came down the court and made a 3. He's looking for another one, but he passed it over to Light One for 3. And the bucket, as we got ourselves a ball game, guys, as the score indicates 72-64, but they gave the points to the wrong people. It should be, 69-67. as We Got Us plays great defense, gets the defensive rebound and brings it right down the court for the nice 2 by Howard. As I'm not sure if the score is accurate, but I think it's 69-69. As Anthony has the ball. Beautiful left-handed pass by Anthony that goes straight over to Carter. Carter with the beautiful 2. Easy make there. Should be 71-69. Missed long shot by Howard over there. Todd Brown with the rebound. He's going to bring it down the court. He's going to stop at the three-point line and shoot the 3 from the top of the key, but he misses it. Gets the ball right back to him, though, as he takes it for the easy lay-in that he overpowers, and it's off the rim. Miller gets the ball, throws it back out to Simmons. Simmons for the 3. As the scorekeepers are going to try and figure out what the score should be. As we know, We Got Us definitely has 16. Okay. Well, let's just wait here a second here and see what the score is going to be. All right, looks like we got the score situated. It is 75-71 Aqua Science. We got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this game as Howard's going to take it hard to the bucket, and he is fouled by Miller. Howard's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Howard puts in his first one. First free throw up and in. As Howard's going to shoot number 2 and up and in for the second free throw. We got ourselves 75-73 game. Aqua Science up by 2. Get your popcorn out, guys, because we got ourselves a finishing game. It's going to be a good one. As Simmons up and in, blocked halfway up, but still has the power and strength to keep going up and make the layup for 77-73 game lead by Aqua Science. As Aqua Science is getting that defense going right now too, giving a double on Howard. Oh, and the and 1 by Simmons for We Got Us. As it looked like Aqua Science wanted to get a travel on that, but the ref called a and 1. Let's see if we can finish off this and 1 and make a 3-point play. It is up and good. Man, We Got Us really needed that one as they cut the lead to 1 point. As Anthony's going to bring the ball to the left side of the court, transition his way to the middle, takes it one-handed off the top of the glass for the beautiful lay-in. Great shot by CJ Anthony. As Howard for the 3, and Howard's feeling it. Man, we got ourselves a tie ball game. We have not seen a tie ball game or We Got Us with a lead in a very long time. So We Got Us has done everything in their power to come back, and they did. And then right as they get the tie game, Anthony comes straight back with the long 2 for Aqua Science. As Howard is driving to the right side, now driving to the left, does a step back. Passes to Stave. Stave passes to Simmons. Simmons just left a little too early off the ground as he was a little short on his dunk attempt. And then Carter comes back and says, "Let me show you how it's done, boy." As Carter slams it in to take an 83-79 lead as Howard comes right back with the long 3. That should definitely be an over-the-back call. Yep, over the back on Simmons. That's a great block out by. So that was a great block out by Simmons of Aqua Science. For Simmons of We Got Us goes for over the back. As Anthony is going to take this ball up, as we only have 40 2 seconds to go in this game, and Aqua Science has a 4-point lead. Looks like We Got Us is going to be fouling the rest of the way right now. As we have a foul, Howard fouls Anthony as Anthony is going to go to the line. Ooh, actually, we are not there yet, so they have another foul to give. See, they're deciding to not foul now, though. They're going to let the shot clock go out since there's only 7 seconds on the shot clock. Whoa, as Anthony takes it in, that's a great block, which left Todd Brown wide open, and Todd Brown hits the dagger 3. 86-79, Howard for long. Ooh, Howard comes right back and says, wait a second. They're going to definitely have to foul here. The shot clock is off. We got 12 seconds to go. 4-point game. Let's see if We Got Us can get lucky here, and maybe Aqua Science misses 1 or 2 of these free throws. As you see on this replay here, beautiful take, and then wide open shot by Todd Brown. That might just have ended the game right there. Simmons is going to shoot this first free throw as he makes it to give Aqua Science a 5-point lead. Free throw number 2 is up and also. And there it is, folks. Great game by Aqua Science, and We Got Us. You know, this was definitely, I would say, the best game of the night we've had so far. Both teams fought extremely hard. Aqua Science pretty much had the lead the whole entire game, and We Got Us just couldn't make that move to take the lead on them. I mean, they did tie it late. They had 5 players this whole game. They gave so much heart that they were stuck playing. All 5 stars had to play the whole entire game. So to say I played the whole entire 44 minutes and they only lost by 6 points, and you know, it's probably closer than that. So I give a lot of props to We Got Us, but Aqua Science, who I said earlier is probably the best team in the Brick League right now, as they showed it, as now they are 3-0 in the Brick League, looking to go 4-0 next Wednesday. So our next matchup, we'll have our last game is going to be against Evans and Hill versus IBT. You're watching the Brick League on Score on Air.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting, but aren't...
Now make sure you hit 4 and 5 to push those graphics in. Now on that audio screen, make sure that camera 1 and audio 1 are both red. Okay, good. I mean, we should have sound. Can you see the volume going up on stream out? Well, on like there's a stream out. You see the levels going up? All right, cool. Yes, you can. Media 2 is just where the commercials are, right? Yes, sir. Now, stop the recording and then restart the recording. And then restart it. Top right of the screen.
Welcome everybody to Game 4 of Brick League action here at the United Sports Center inside the Marion Butler Gymnasium. I'm Andy Evans. Sorry about the technical difficulties to start the game, but we are now live to call the fourth and final game of the night between Evans and Hill and IBT. And because the jersey colors were so closely matched almost, Evans and Hill went ahead and turned their jerseys inside out. So Evans and Hill in the white, IBT in the blue. Manny Powell with the ball right now. Up top of the key, tries to feed it inside to Quentin Jones, who couldn't handle it but was able to corral it and get it to number 8, Javon Bess. Who dips it inside to Manny Powell, who's no good on a fadeaway. Nice pass there from Vines, could make it happen. Number 7, Tyrell Jackson. There's Manny Powell with the rebound for IBT. Sizing up Will Hill. Number 0, Aaron Jackson for IBT. Can't corral it. There's Jalen Hearn, number 1 for Evans and Hill. He can't get it to go. Number 7, Tyrell Jackson for IBT pulls it down. Underneath, no good by Aaron Jackson from IBT. Number 4, Cameron Vines for Evans and Hill. Will Hill to a wide open. Number 8. He can't get it to go. Out of bounds. 17 minutes and counting here in Game 4. The United Sports Center between Evans and Hill in the white and IBT in the blue. There's Will Hill for Evans and Hill. Inside to Cameron Vines. And that's good. By number 5, Caleb Allen for Evans and Hill. And there's a foul underneath. As the ref signals a smack in the face. It's going to send Manny Powell to the line. Continuous clock here for the Brick League. Never does the clock stop until it's 1 minute left to play in the game. 2 22-minute continuous running halves. As Manny Powell sticks in free throw number 2 to give his team an 11-7 lead. Will Hill quickly up to Fuller. Looking around, can't find anybody. Finally gets it to Vines, who's putting some moves on Quentin Jones. Stuck it in for the bucket. Stutter step, no good. Hearn's got it. To Vines. Dish. Oh, look at this, playing hot potato with the ball. Can't get it to go. Luckily, Caleb Allen able to get the loose ball underneath playing hot potato, takes it out top of the key, and then gets it inside off the glass and one. To knot things up here with 15 minutes and counting first half between Evans and Hill and IBT. Allen gives his team their first lead of the game. We saw a interesting one there in Game 3 where it came down to about a 6-point game, and look at that from way out. Not even contested. He's telling him, you can't guard me. Quentin Jones and Will Hill wide open. Back and forth we go here. Tyrell Jackson's off the mark. Vines is going to bring it up. Hill again. Why not? Why not? Will Hill now gives his team a 4-point edge here with 13:50 to play in the first half. As Javon Best, no good. Can't get it to go. Hearn's got it for Evans and Hill. Nice little move there by Vines, but he can't get the bucket to fall. Caleb Allen. And it's quickly the other way. And a foul called on the floor, and Javon Best going to be the benefactor. Javon Best, of course, if people recognize that name, they should. Former Gahanna Lincoln Star and Michigan State Spartan. Taking place, should I say, having some fun here at the Brick League. Javon Bess can't get the second one to go. Vines has got it to Allen. To Mo Fofana, who's in the game, who immediately turns it over. To Aaron Jackson, Javon Bess. Ring him up, tie it up. 18 apiece. Got a good one here. Will Hill with a quick one off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Poked around. Jackson finally gets it. Down the lane, off the side of the rim. No good. But Jackson there to corral it and tip it back in. To now put IBT back up by a bucket. Vines and Jones going at it. Vines, step back, nothing but air. There's Manny Powell coming down with the rebound. And, yep, just kind of lost the handle. Tried to kind of force his way inside there, and it just wasn't happening as Will Hill was playing some pretty good defense, and Manny Powell just kind of dribbled it off his leg, and Evanston Hill is going to take over the basketball here as Hill inbounds it to Hearn. Hill and Hearn really had a great game last week. As Hearn, it's Caleb Allen. He straight strokes it from the top of the key. That's going to push Evanston Hill back on top, although the scoreboard hasn't reflected it yet. Score should be 21-22. I know there were some issues last week with the scoreboard, and there were actually some issues, I believe, last game with the scoreboard. Right now, they still haven't given Evanston Hill that three-pointer they deserve. With 10:50 to play here. And Aaron Jackson gets it to drop. (24-21) is your score. Hearn. Ooh, almost threw it away, but luckily Hill was there. Vines. Can't get it to fall. Best comes down with it. From way out. Bess finds the open man, Aaron Jackson. He figured, hey, I got a couple of feet here in between me and the three-point line. I'm going to go ahead and take his shot. He did. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, Evans and Hill going a little cold there as Caleb Allen couldn't get the shot to foul and then to fall, and then he commits the foul. So, dead ball foul, however. As we've got a 27-21 ball game with 9:35 to play here in the first half. Jackson trying to back down Hearn. Dishes it inside, and they're going to award a free throw here. Maybe illegal defense or 3 seconds in the lane. Nonetheless, Tyrell Jackson goes to the line for IBT, nails a free throw. Jackson underneath, and one. Rocking the cradle, Aaron Jackson. Able to push his way down underneath in the lane to the bucket. Not only gets it to fall, but he gets himself to the line. As IBT starting to take control of this basketball game. Scoreboard reads 30-18. In favor of IBT as Jackson can't get it to fall. Allen comes down with it. Hearn trying to get his way inside. Nope. And there's number 8 for Evanston Hill, and I apologize. Don't have a last or first or a last name for number 8. Try and get that to you here at the half. Hearn count it. He gets it back. Maybe a little quick three there that he didn't need to take. I get it. It's kind of a heat check after a nice bucket that he just had, but you're in a position you're trying to kind of bring your team back, and trying to fancy no-look pass there by number 8 from Evans and Hill. It doesn't work out. Mo Fofana able to get it to the rack, put it in. Scoreboard reads 30-20. Hearn, once again, no good from deep. Javon Bess. He gets it from deep. Way downtown, Javon Bess. 33-20 says the scoreboard. Approaching 7 minutes to go here in the first half. And I called Aaron Jackson a few minutes ago from IBT. I called him Mo Fofana. And that's not correct. That was actually number 3, Lee Sims, who had that bucket for IBT a few minutes ago. But there's Mo Fofana, who's now got the basketball for Evans and Hill to a wide open Hearn off the glass, and it's good. Nice pitch and catch there between Fofana and Hearn. Hearn was just able to kind of beat the defense down to the other end. Kind of like a wide receiver who just kind of cut his way up the sideline. The defensive backs lost him in coverage. Like any good quarterback, Fofana found Hearn wide open. Hearn was able to get the bucket. But on the other end here, Quentin Jones. Fouled and shooting 2. It's the first. Hits the second. 35-24 is what your scoreboard is saying here between IBT and Evans and Hill. Cameron Vines with the basketball. Looking for Caleb Allen, but Manny Powell playing some really good defense there, cutting him off. Mo Fofana shakes and bakes Lee Sims to the bucket, but can't get it to fall. And wow, Aaron Jackson, what a save off of the Quentin Jones miss. Jackson batted it back. Jones took it to the rack. Still couldn't get the layup to fall, but Aaron Jackson then rebounded the miss and then couldn't get the rebound to go. But he gets the free throw to fall. 4:40 and counting here. Jackson. Good. Will Hill going to bring the ball up. His team down 13 points. Caleb Allen, no good. Here comes Bess. Racing up the floor. Allen thought he was playing good defense. Ref thought otherwise. Going to call Bess for a little slap on the hand there. Allen's still pleading this case. Bess can't get the first free throw to fall. But he gets the second one. (38-24), 3.5 minutes to play here. First half. Evans and Hill in the white. IBT in the blue. Cameron Vines, number 4. Can't fake out Quentin Jones. Aaron Jackson to the rack. Will Hill's got it. Can't get it to fall after a nice move into the lane. Manny Powell Jones, Jackson, Aaron Jackson, step back three off the side of the rim. There's number 8 for Evans and Hill. Really wants to get that fancy schmancy pass inside. He's looking for it. Every time he gets that basketball, he's looking for that pass. Instead, he gets fouled on the shot. Shot no good, but will be the benefactor of 2 free throws here. And first one's good. Second one's good. Scoreboard operator is asleep at the wheel. Should be a 40-20. Well, actually, it should technically be, I believe, a 42-29 ball game at this point. But scoreboard operator is like busy texting on his phone or something, having fun on a Wednesday night here at the United Sports Center inside the Mary Ann Butler Gymnasium, where we've got game number 4, tonight's Brick League action between Evans and Hill in the white, IBT in the blue, and there's number 2 for IBT, Manny Powell, with a nice up and under move to the rim. Cameron Vines can't get it, but Mo Fofana, nice rebound and putback as he beat Lee Sims to the bucket. Manny Powell tried a sidestep 3 off the side of the rim and out of bounds. Will Hill brings it up with now a minute to go in the first half. To Vines. Nothing but net. 10-point lead, 50 seconds left. Manny Powell for IBT. See what he can do with the basketball here. He gives it to Tyrell Jackson. Tyrell. Nice shot there from just outside of the paint. Is Jalen Hearn looking to try to put some moves on Tyrell Jackson and bomb one from long range, but unfortunately couldn't happen for Hearn. Now Manny Powell's basketball being guarded by Will Hill. 10 seconds left. 12-point IBT lead. Powell. Able to get around Will Hill. And they won't be able to get off the shot. So there you have it. 46-32 is your halftime lead for IBT. We are going to take a quick break and come back to more Brick League action right after this.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and...
Welcome back. Second half of Game 4 here of the Brick League. I'm Andy Evans. Thanks for checking us out here tonight on the Score on Air network for the Brick League. Game 4 here between Evans and Hill in the white, IBT in the blue, and Mo Fofana starts things off well for Evans and Hill. He nails what they're going to call a three. Quentin Jones for IBT, no good. Quickly up the other side of the floor. Will Hill, no. Oh boy, Caleb Allen. A surefire rebound and putback. I think he just kind of overestimated the shot and how high it was in the air. He got up there and just could not handle bringing it down. As he and Tyrell Jackson for IBT get tied up. He wins the tip, though, and there's Will Hill. Can't get the three to fall. Comes down to Manny Powell, who gets it to Javon Bess, who can't get the three to go, and Jalen Hearn for Evans and Hill comes down with it. There's Caleb Allen. Nope. Bess with the rebound. Looking, he's going to kick it in the corner for Powell, who kicks it back to Tyrell Jackson, who ices the deep shot. Cameron Vines. Little turnaround there at the free throw line. Nice shot by Cameron Vines. Quickly back the other way. Manny Powell can't get it to go. Vines with the board. Looking off to the left. Nice off the glass move by Will Hill. It's now a 10-point game. Ooh. Almost took that extra third step, but Tyrell Jackson able to get it off the glass before he did. Will Hill with a quick shot there. Manny Powell in his face. Hill can't get it to fall. Out on Evans and Hill. So Best will inbound it for IBT. And Terrell Jackson will bring it up the court, guarded by Hill. Looking inside. Quentin Jones can't get it to go. Here comes Fofana. Count it. Speed. Nice little one-hander off the glass for Mo Fofana. And they're going to call a hold. Looks like they're calling a hold on Cameron Vines. Number 4 there. IBT will inbound it. Powell, guarded by Fofana. Stop, spin move, pop. Just a friendly roll off of the rim. And it's back to 12 for IBT. Fofana, no. Aaron Jackson slapped it out. Evans and Hill able to get the loose ball. Fofana kicked it to Hearn, who now brings that lead back to single digits, or at least it should be. Buckets are happening, and scoreboard operator, well, I guess it's all fun. There we go. All right. And another 3. Counted for Cameron Vines. This is now an 8-point IBT lead. Manny Powell can't handle the ball. Hearn's got it. Why not? Ooh. Would have been interesting if Hearn could have knocked down Evans and Hill's 3rd straight 3, but he doesn't. Aaron Jackson comes down with the board, and now Bess has got it. Ooh, poked away by Allen. Thought he got all ball. The ref, who was kind of standing behind the action, claims Allen kind of chucked his elbow into Javon Bess, and Bess apparently they inbounded the ball from the wrong spot. Otherwise, that was a beautiful pass from Bess to Tyrell Jackson. Bess from way out. Nope. Here comes Vines. Gonna find Allen. Spots up and draws nothing but air. Here comes Bess. Jones. Yes. Approaching 14 and a half minutes to go in the 4th and final game of the night here for the Brick League. United Sports Center, Mary Ann Butler Gymnasium. I'm Andy Evans. There's Mo Fofana for Evans and Hill off the front of the rim. No good. As Cameron Vines playing good defense, batted that Tyrell Jackson pass away. Couldn't get it to go, but Aaron Jackson able to get the miss and put it back in. As Will Hill draws a foul, and he'll go to the line. 60-47, 13-50 and counting. As Will Hill drains the first. 2 free throws quickly with the second. It's now 60-49 as Beth finds Aaron Jackson. Sizing up against Will Hill, probably had a good 2 or 3 inch size differential there against Hearn. Aaron Jackson able to make it count as Allen. Wide open to Hearn, who almost didn't get it, but nice little roll off the side of the rim. Oh, and quickly up the other way. Quentin Jones. Sup, dude? Nice little smack with his left hand off the glass with authority as Mo Fofana. Wide open 3. Manny Powell. Jones back to Powell. Making some moves and stepped on the baseline. 12-40 and counting. 10-point IBT lead. Stoppage in play as number 8, and I apologize, we were unable to find out your name, number 8, for Evans and Hill. So if you go back and watch this game and you are unhappy that we are calling you number 8 all game long, it is my apologies. We were very under the gun trying to find out as many names as possible before the start of the game. Not like that's an excuse, but that's the excuse I'm going to use. So, 10-point game. IBT in the blue, 64. Evans and Hill in the white. 55 is Will Hill with a free throw there. Kind of redundant. Free throw. Say that 5 times fast. Free throw. Free free throw. Mo Fofana. Bring them up. It's now a 7-point game. Aaron Jackson. Cameron Allen forcing him to the outside in the lane as Hill comes down with the miss. Now Allen going to take it up against Aaron Jackson off the glass. And approaching 11 minutes to go in this ball game, Evans and Hill Now squeezed it down to a 5-point lead. Bess. Drops it off to Jones, and they're going to call an on-the-floor foul. I believe that was against Allen. IBT inbounds it. Powell, open. Oh, he had a wide open lane. Jalen Hearn just trailing him for a split second. Able to get the block. Aaron Jackson. And they're going to call it out on Caleb Allen. Allen and Jackson kind of chirping at one another. Disagreeing on the call. Nice defense, Cameron Vines. Oh, what a pass to Will Hill. Cuts it to 3. Under 10 to go here in the second half of the fourth and final game here between Evans and Hill in the white and IBT in the blue. As Manny Powell able to get himself out of trouble and traffic. Gets it to Quentin Jones, who gets it to Javon Bess, who cannot make the bucket. And Aaron Jackson heated at the other end. Had some words for the ref, and they teed him up. Hence why Will Hill is at the line taking a free throw. And now making it a 2-point game, approaching 9 minutes. Number 8's got it inside the 3-point line. Off the glass. Manny Powell couldn't handle the rebound. Will Hill able to get the loose ball and ties it up. Oh. Manny Powell kind of did the old pump fake. Drew Jalen Hearn into him. As he's kind of trying to roll his shoulder out there. Got hit a little bit on his way up. See if he can make these 2 free throws and give his team a 2-point lead. Got the first. You know, I've always not been a fan of that whole pump fake, you know, with the shot and then draw the defender into you and then lean in with the shot. Like, I get, you know, a pump fake and the defender jumps up, but then to jump forward and into the defender like that, I don't know. I always thought that there was a rule against that, but apparently either I've been playing the wrong game of basketball all these years or things have changed a lot. I'm going to go for option number 2. As Jalen Hearn strokes it. Like Clarence Carter, he be stroking. Straight stroking it from deep, baby. To tie it up, and there's Aaron Jackson. Boy, things are starting to heat up now. We having some fun here at the United Sports Center inside the Marion Butler Gymnasium as Hearn can't get the shot off the glass. Manny Powell, though, handles the loose ball rebound, almost threw it away. Gets it back, kicks it to Bess. And they're just going to go ahead and call, I believe that was out on Terrell Jackson. Number 8 inbounds the ball. Cameron Vines will bring it up with 6:45, checking out the clock. See how much time they've got here. They got a lot of time left, even though this is a continuous running clock until the very last minute of the game, when if there is an out of bounds or a timeout, or well, not a timeout, obviously the clock stops at the timeout, but if there is a dead ball, foul, or the ball goes out of bounds, something of that nature, when there is under 1 minute to play in this game, then the clock will stop. However, It does not stop at any point before that. Jackson, Terrell Jackson, in the lane to give his team a 4-point lead. Oh, Will Hill tried. Little fanciness. Luckily, Cameron Vines was there to corral the loose ball as he makes a move on Javon Best to the rim. Little one-handed scoop. Bring it back to within 2 is Terrell Jackson. One-on-one against Will Hill. Now Hill gonna see what he can do with it. Vines, he'll open. Nice pass to number 8, Manny Powell. Powell can't believe it. A little disillusioned. Number 8 clings it off the back of the rim. And, ooh, number 2. Can't get that one to fall. So score stays at 73-69. Approaching 4.5 minutes to play here between Evans and Hill in the white, IBT in the blue. Final game of the night for the Brick League here on a Wednesday night in the United Sports Center. As the ball popped around, and looks like they're going to give it to Evans and Hill. And Vines. Slips and falls. Checking their shoes. Apparently a slick surface, and okay. For whatever reason, they're going to give the ball to Evans and Hill. That would normally be a travel, but tonight it is not. Granted, Jalen Hurd can't get the 3 to fall. Manny Powell, Terrell Jackson, nope. Hurd coming down with the board. 3-on-2, just takes it straight to the rim. Terrell Jackson and Aaron Jackson were flanking on the sides. Hearn just split them right down the middle as Quentin Jones splits that 3 down the center of the basket. Got ourselves a 5-point game with 3 minutes and counting. Vines rips the nets. 76-73. Best with the ball. Yep. They call Caleb Allen for a little push in the back on Aaron Jackson. Best inbounds to Jackson, back to Best. Nothing but net. 6-point lead. 2.5 to go. IBT with the lead. Mo Fofana and Evans and Hill with the ball. Fofana, step back, can't get it to go. Off the front of the rim as Best comes down with it. Poked away. But Terrell Jackson with the loose ball corral to Jones. Off the backboard and no good, but guess who? Aaron Jackson able to tip it back. It's now an 8-point lead for IBT as Hill quickly got his way to the bucket and able to draw the foul on Jones. See Jones there, number 4. He knows it. Hill gets it. I'll tell you what, Will Hill's not a guy who screws around at the free throw line. I mean, once he gets that basketball in his hand, boom, he's shooting it. Some of these guys, they get the ball and they kind of stand there and they, twist it and turn it and look at it and pet it and stroke it and massage it like Tommy Boy. Not Will Hill. Loose ball, Hearn comes up with it. Wide open, Fofana off the glass, count it. As he now makes it a 4-point game, approaching 1 minute to go here. IBT the 4-point lead. Manny Powell, no good. Aaron Jackson, yes. It's now a 6-point lead with under a minute to play. It's Caleb Allen trying to get it to Jalen Hearn, and unfortunately Hearn either wasn't paying attention to where if it was coming to him, or Allen with an errant pass. And Best probably just drove the nail in the coffin. Javon Best from deep gives IBT a 9-point lead. Well, and Cameron Vines with 30.9 seconds. As you see the clock stop there after the shot. Vines with a steal and another 3. 3-point game with 25.9 left. Commits the foul. Thought he had a clean strip, and if he had not been called for that foul, my goodness, it'd be a tie ball game right now. Reggie Miller, anybody? Hello? Wow, Cameron Vines doing his best Reggie Miller impersonation. As he gets the strip, it pokes out of Manny Powell's hands onto Manny Powell's knee, out of bounds. 21.7 seconds left, and they're going to talk about it. Timeout. So we're going to stay right here, folks. An 86-83 IBT lead, but it was at one point a 9-point lead. It almost looked like Evans and Hill just gave up. Seriously, it looked like at one point Evans and Hill was done after Javon Best hit that 3. And then all of a sudden Cameron Vines hits one. Then he comes back, gets the steal, hits another one. Then he got what he thought was a steal and hit another one, but they called a foul. But he was able to poke the ball away there just a second ago from Manny Powell, and it actually went off Powell's leg out of bounds. And here's Evans and Hill with 21.7 seconds left, an opportunity to tie this ball game. Will Hill thought about it. Oh my goodness, Caleb Allen from way out, and he almost got it, but it goes off the side of the rim, and you had Hearn, Vines, and Will Hill all down there swarming Javon Best. And Best, as you can see there, in an effort to foul him, they indeed accomplished the goal, but apparently injured his hand, so he's going to take a seat with 11.3 seconds left. He's going to sit down, and here's Lee Sims, who comes in for Best. The lefty gets it to go to give his team a 4-point edge with 11.3 seconds left. See what Sims can do with the second free throw. It's good. So Evans and Hill going to take their last time out here of the night, down by 5 with 11.3 seconds left. Going to see what they can do to somehow. Cameron Vines, if he really is Reggie Miller, he needs to do it now. This is about the best time you could reenact Reggie. Of course, most people, I'm sure, know what I'm talking about in that playoff game where he scored, like 72 points in, 3 minutes or something. Obviously wasn't that crazy, but he had a number of steals and three-pointers in, the last 30 seconds of the game. And I know people that probably remember that game exactly are probably screaming at me right now. Hearn, no good from the corner. Tip. Nope, Hearn. Vines can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the fourth and final game of the night inside the United Sports Center, here between Evans and Hill in the white and IBT in the blue. 88-83, your final score. Now, we appreciate everybody for checking out tonight's broadcast here on the Score on Air Network YouTube channel. We also obviously want to thank our fine friends with the Brick League, Rennie Tyson, Cody Ballard, Mendel Ransall. They've all been excellent hosts of this tournament. And, of course, we still got 2 more weeks left here of Brick League action. So be sure to check us out come next Wednesday, where we will be back with 4 more games at 6:15. Once again, I am Andy Evans, and I want to thank everybody here who's come along tonight from the Score on Air crew, including our man Dan, who was calling all the action earlier, my good buddy Julian Jackson, and of course the one and only Mr. Pringles, the barber, Brian Johnson, for running the show. Everybody, I'm Andy Evans. Thanks once again for tuning in and watching tonight's Brick League action. We will see you guys next Wednesday, and until then, everybody take care, stay safe, and good night.